Here, Molly. Hey, Denner, you here? Good nighty. How you doing? Here, Molly, guys. I'm sound hefty. Recall. I owe that now. Me? We won't have no body to sit on tonight. Tomorrow. Oh God, the internet. I go on, yes, but there. There. A different thing I know, you know? There, but 360 and listen. Yeah, I'll drop asleep. Good night, people. Good night, good evening, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in. When I go and wait, my glasses on clean. Me see where I go on, me hear where I go on, me did I listen all about. Me I listen all about. How about it for them again? Mm-hmm. Robins, Robins, Robins. All over the place, Robins. Robins, Robins, Robins. Good morning, Maxine. fan too strong for me or something. All per rain fall, see today, see? All per rain. All per rain. But bless up the place. Positive vibration now. Positive vibration. Free the mind. Free the mind. Positive vibration. Positive vibration. On free the mind and soul. I make we just dash in some different things in our system. You see what I say? Yeah. Dash in some different things in our system. I don't know my things set already. If it was a Saturday night, we'd have continued the cross night then, but on a Saturday night. Or if it was on Sunday night, but Monday to Friday, in the night, no cross night. Unless sometime we don't have a choice, we have to make a U-turn. Like what the internet mad. The internet mad today, but it did madder than this already. Madder than this, madder than this. We can bless up the place. We can bless up the place. Let us bless up the place. One look at two minutes blessing. If me not turn up trying, I'm gonna watch Netflix for me I pay for. You know? When your money do you turn up trying, I'm gonna watch Netflix, you know. Your husband gone, gotta go. Your boyfriend gone, gotta go. Don't know what to do, gotta go. Your rent is due, gotta go. Your girlfriend gone, gotta go. Let me share my life. I got in the Hebrew tongue. Mighty God is God. Mighty God of God. When your money come, don't know what to do. Are you husband God? Are you boyfriend God? Are you girlfriend God? Don't know what to do. Angela, what's up? You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. Janet Johnson. Alrighty. So now going with people. What's up? I'm gonna find out if my producer coming. Oh God. Oh my God, so. I don't know my answer. I tired, me tired. I said the lizard I kill to the rest of my mind, you see people. I not kill no more lizard. Mm-mm. Not kill no more lizard at all. No more lizard I'm gonna kill. No more lizard I'm gonna kill. Lizard get the ratted lick and the lizard open up his mouth wide. Like him feel it, you know? Same like a human being that open up their mouth wide. That's not nice. Anyway, people, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Again, people in the back, bless upon yourself. The thing then on my face, right? Mm-hmm. Bless upon yourself, bless upon yourself, bless upon yourself. Yes. Danny boy, bless up. No, you're not late. You're not late. You're not late at all. Mm-mm. You're not late. You're not late. You're early. You're on time. You're not late. Tonight we want to talk about, we are asked the question, what the worst betrayal? Me say, what's the worst betrayal when it comes to, relationship? But it depends how the life go. We're gonna move from the relationship part and say what's the and the worst betrayal, with a friend too. With a friend. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good night, happiness. What a name. Yeah. So, we want everybody to engage. You understand? Everybody to engage and, pretty much, you know, and give your opinions. We could just move away from the shenanigans. For little, just for the rest of the night. Yeah. We can't go back on it tomorrow again. The drama, the that. Yeah. I remember it not end. Remember every day something new happen. Yes, my love. Every day something new happen. Every day something. Happiness look like him, I look smuddy. Watch it. Necessary happiness. Um, sit me in pain. So happiness sit in pain. Oh. So this I wanna now move. I wait the pin. Oh. So I treat something. Lord have mercy. I can't bother with happiness no more. Hide happiness from the channel. Happiness a distract me. Yeah. Happiness a spam me chat. Happiness you need to go somewhere go look somebody else. Me don't know what I'm doing. You look up on internet and people live a chat them. Anyway, people, make we talk. Make we go down tonight. The worst type of betrayal. We want to consider the worst type of betrayal into a relationship. The worst type of betrayal. Because you know, some people say I cheated. Some people consider cheating the worst type of betrayal. Would I agree? Some people consider cheating the worst type of betrayal. I mean, I consider cheating the worst type of betrayal. You have to think hard. Because cheating come like cheating and normalized the Rasta. So I never consider that the worst type of betrayal because you have some betrayal where why me not consider cheating the worst type of betrayal? A person cheat on you can't you find out you can always done, you can always leave. Joan, happy Monday to you, Joan. You never depend on live this morning, no? I never see you. Come on, people, don't talk to me, no, man. Where people them there? I had me know so now listen mix up, you know, but you know, you hear the same thing over and over. From morning, from yesterday, you know, to this morning, you know. Or I just want to hear everybody's opinion. I know say I saw it go. But come make a chat. Come make a chat. I want you to tell me. Because I know say most of we. And it no matter man or woman, you know. Because man or woman, you know. Because remember some woman. Yes, people. When you say you have one, you soon call in. If you can't get for calling, you can send one voice note. Cause you know sometimes like when you have one for a write it might go take too long for write. Yeah man, the worst type of betrayal. And when I talk about like say a man betray a woman alone, woman betray a man too. Yeah, women betray men too. Top of the evening to Clover, bless up yourself. Women betray men too. Yeah, women betray men to make me put that out there. So, you know, how me like do my thing, me like it vice versa. You understand? Because we not, you know, just tear down man alone, like say, you know, we not do, women not do nothing wrong. You understand? See a man chip in, yeah? The producer for the show. Is here. You understand? So we want to know, we want, you know, correspond. I don't correspond more. So engage. Yeah. I want you guys to engage. Tell me, what do you think is the worst type of betrayal? Because I know so one will probably get born. One will probably go through. Not, but I use the word born. A lot of us go through things. Yeah. A lot of us go through things. You understand? Yeah. A lot of us go through things, you know, with our partner. You understand? A lot of us go through things with our partner and it hurts us to the core. Yeah. It hurt us to the core sometime. Danny boy, you tell me yours before we're gonna further. Are you? I'll wait. You have one for tell me. In a little, a little synopsis. Producer, the worst type of betrayal. What do you consider the worst type of betrayal? Because everybody said cheating. Everybody said cheating, and cheating is like it normalized. It's like it normalized. Yeah. It's like cheating normalized the backside, I swear. Because I tell you say, sometimes some things happen in a relationship. And trust me, you just say to yourself, say, blouse and skirt, I bet you did cheat for me. Yeah, I bet you did cheat for me. But I guess probably how the person cheat. You know, because the person can cheat, the woman can cheat, and get pregnant, have one baby, and a feel that a wickedness. The man can cheat, have another family, you know about. You understand? All kind of way. But we did have one conversation similar to this one night where Nats was saying, in married couple is not cheating. I saw? Or in just when you're not married then is not cheating. Yeah, something like so should I say, correct me DP. I don't know. If I that should I say. You know, so me not see me I look on this and me not see and the comment now move. The comment never that move, you know. So me not even know. Slim thick. What go on? The worst type of betrayal. The worst type of betrayal a person can ever do to you in a relationship wise. Worst type of betrayal. I think the worst type of betrayal is somebody pretending to love you. They might pretend to love you while that person is planning their exit. Yeah. The person pretend to love you while they are planning their exit. Yeah. In a relationship with you. Pretend like them love you. Do all of the lovey things them. Yeah. I'll go to the hairdresser with you and wait on you. Or the nail tech. Call you on the phone. Babes, you want lunch? You want me to drop lunch for you today? They might don't even call you and do that. They might just call you when they reach your workplace and say I'm outside. And I'm going to take a surprise. Bring lunch for you. With a man or one people. Pretend that they love you. And they are still planning to make them exit. Still a plan for exit. Still not a plan, to get married to you. Still not a plan to start a family. Still a put you half. The man might say, boy, I want a one youth. You say, boy, this, that probably has study. So when you don't study, probably, you tell one lie, say, that, all kind of look at something, vice versa, the same way. I think that is the worst. Where you say, if them grind one of your family, that would be the worst to you. If them grind one of your family, you don't want your family get none. that is grimy. Yeah, that grimy. Worse, like your sister. You understand? Somebody where, really, really close to you. Or having a relationship. Like the glasses that squeeze my nostril right. So it's still tender, Having a relationship with one of your family member, right under your nose. That grimy too. Yeah, that grimy, very, very grimy. All breed your friend. Your friend still attack to you. Your friend still attack to you. Yeah, all godmother for the pitney. All breed, all even on the man side. Him woman breed for all him brother. And because him and him brother are twin, them no know. Cause the pitney favor two of them. That wicked enough. That wicked enough. The pitney resemble both of them. And then I know which one of them pitney. Them not even think that. Because she and the brother alone know. Yeah, there are a whole heap of ways. A whole heap of ways. A whole heap of little grimy ways. A whole heap of little grimy ways. My best friend take my ex man. Well, it's not so bad because him is an ex. Oh, I can't take the eyeglass on this. It hurt me. At least him is an ex. Yeah, at least him is an ex. You know, it bad, but it not so bad. Because him is an ex. But your best friend has said, oh, that kind of little, you know. For me that pray my friend, but then me that just, you know, allow them. Because that's your best friend and that kind of little look away. Yeah. I now can't do without my glasses, you know. I literally now can't do without it. Oh. Nicky Nicks. Worst type is own family. Every time they ask for something and do one time, you don't have it. Is the worst. They talk behind like a dog. Oh, you talk with family member. Okay. Yeah, that bad. That real grimy and nasty because you know you do something for somebody all the time and the one little time they say no is a big deal. You understand? You're the worst person. But you know why that happen all the time? Because sometimes we broke them bad. You understand? Sometimes we broke them bad and they started to feel entitled. Yeah. They start to feel entitled. That. With. Mess up yourself. Yeah, they start to feel entitled. She couldn't wait. Girl jealous of good treatment. Girl used to day. I mean, yeah, 24/7. I say it always going on. Hey, me tell people say it never really matter. You see, sometimes you have to keep your man kinda out of your relationship with your friend. You see your man and your relationship with your friend are high and keep it moving. Yeah. High and keep it moving. When you see the relationship something with the girl, they remind me what them name again, with. What them name, the foreign people them. Where the girl come staying at the girl house and there with the man and sitting and what them name again, I don't remember what them name and them go a court one day. And the fat girl win the case. Yeah. Right under her nose. Right under her nose. But she and her man used to have a little run from high school or college, I think. Yeah, them did have a little run. Them did have a little thing that go on. And so, I don't know if the girl did know, because I never get the story till in a little last part. Yeah. But, you know, right under your nose, kind of little sticky, me not lie. That kind of little sticky, but most of the time, you know, when you have a best friend, a good friend, your good friend and so, I think say, The thing say, Vivian, bless up yourself, your man there. Oh, you know. You say verbal blessing. But me can't understand how you come in the chat and say verbal blessing. Did it come already? Me not hear you say bam bam good night. Me not hear you say bless up the bambini and them verbal. Him first. Me I look to Rasta all the way up. Me can't. No, sir. Yeah, breathe for true. Yeah, breathe for true, Vivian. Daphne Jackson, bless up. Yeah, Brene and Akira. Brene and Akira. Yeah. This topic's open a can of worms because a man of us, a lot of us, many of us been through it. Yeah, many of us been through it, for true. Man go through it, woman go through it, man go through it too. Yeah, go through it. Because, remember, you know, me, in my head, me I think and I say, why? You're there with me neighbor. Yeah, my friend have pitney that wicked and dirty and nasty and stink. And that can be the that is one of the worst type of betrayal as well. Yeah. One of the worst type of betrayal as well. And the worst type of betrayal again is the one to me too, where you literally act as if you love the person. I mean, love the person. You do everything, all of the lovey-dovey thing. You know, you build up this man heart, you build up this woman heart. You understand? Build up the person heart, you know, and everything. You know, the man go down a boss a road, say, boy, Mala call him wife already, and we're not married. Same thing. You call him your husband, and we're not married. Because whether with man or woman, you understand? Because, trust me, you treat me like egg. You know, want me break. You love me. Because that's what me see. Because you show me love. That's why sometimes we need discernment spirit too, you know. And then, only to know that you are planning your exit. Only to know that probably you wait at the perfect time. You orchestrate the whole thing. You plan the whole thing. But want all have babies and you all put me off. Same way like how the man want I said, boy, you know, they could start with family, you put him off, probably you study, you say, all right, then when time done that, they find another problem, you all take pill pan him. You understand? You all take pill pan him. But there's a but. It's the worst betrayal to me. Well, one of the worst betrayal to me, you know. Because to me, you play with a person's heart. You play with a person's heart. You play with a person's heart. And you see when time them emotion they touch up. And so it can create all kind of things. You know, somebody can analyze somebody because trust me, you can imagine me a boss and I talk about you talk about your fiance or your spouse or whatever and when you take a stop. Two different thing, two different thing. Yeah, that's wicked. But to me, cheating are not even the greatest one. That wicked. I consider that wicked, that terrible. Because I play with my feelings and emotions will come in and whatever. But there's about some time too. Sometime in relationship, love was there. Love was there all along, and then eventually, it's like say, it take a 180 turn, and then once somebody in a relationship start plan them exit because You can't want to start planning exit, because of all kind of different things, Yeah, all kind of different things. Probably you just literally love the person or more. Probably the person treats you bad. Probably it have to do with verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. Probably one of the partner get worthless. You understand? Because sometimes people get worthless and complacent in a relationship, Yeah. And it's like they make you feel stagnant and come like an arm move. Like an arm go forward. And then something that can mess up relationship too. It not for being a cheating, it not for be you sleep with my friend, it not for be, it not for be none of them something there. It can be simple thing as that. And it not simple. It don't sound simple, but it not simple. Because we have to remember, say, everybody think different, and some people don't really have no time for waste. Some people want to enjoy them little happiness, them little time on earth. Remember borrow time when they pan. You understand? You don't want to hear say you have cancer, you have this, you have that, and then all of a sudden you go so brat. And you can't do the things the way you can't do no more like that. Because some people might sit down and fret on them health, on them sickness and whatever, and speed up the process and don't even know. You understand? So, to play with somebody's heart, and one nice thing, and on the other hand, and everybody will just get up and leave, so, you understand? They might go take time, make them exit, take time, plan them thing, because, I know somebody where build a house out of them man, Yeah, we build a smaller version from the mansion that them living in, Yeah, I met them exit and plan everything, But because a bad living, because a cheating, in them face. Right in them face. One of the big thing for me is my woman not having my back. I take betrayal very personal. That's true, Like you see, in a relationship, if you have your man back, your man if you have your back. But at the end of the day, some man not even want you have them back. Some man come like them don't want you have them back. Like them get annoyed. You understand? And why you get annoyed? I don't know, probably. I know some people course. That's why I always say. That's why I always never believe, like say, like all the church people, them have one daughter, she get pregnant, then put her with them son, so she and the man for married, the two family then come together, so them for married, and them something, them I like them something there. Something there a long time there something. Yeah, I like them something there. I like them something there because guess what? I don't think a true love. I don't think a strong love there. I think like, them just dead them young and something just happen and not strong love there. Because I know of more than one relationship like that where me talk to the people them and them tell me. Them tell me say the love wasn't there. You understand? Yeah, the love wasn't there. And them relationship there can seem like betrayal too. It can seem like betrayal too. Because probably one just make up their mind and say, me I stay in this. Me I stay in a relationship and me I stay in this and just call it a day. Because some people settle. With relationships, some people settle. You understand? Probably one of them, one out of the partner settle. You understand? And say, it's the Lord, it's God. It have to do with God because, God, have everything to do with marriage and believe in marriage and that. But if the two not belong together and not compatible and no form of compatibility not there, You know, it don't make sense because nobody not supposed to put nobody together. You know, them a modern time, yeah. People supposed to choose them love. Choose who them love. Some people in relationship that are married and fiancé relationships, they are with the people they love, the person, and pretend to be in love. Exactly what I'm saying. Pretend to being in love. And then if you pretend to be in love, that means say one day you plan for exit. That means you plan your exit. And it seems like betrayal. You understand? Because why you want to torture yourself? You understand? That seems like betrayal. Like some would say, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. All them bullshit there. I love you, but I'm not. If you love me, you're not in love with me. That means say we not belong together. Because we have to be in love. Me love all of you, me not in love with you. I two different love. You understand? So, me don't know. Me don't never settle with that. Nobody could never tell me say them love me, but them not in love with me unless them literally see me as a dunce and just think me not understand. You understand? That are people where I have, just casual sex. Them not in love with the person, but them love them respect them, but alright, they say it done. Them can go about them business anytime. What is that called emotional cheating in my book? Well, me think that is the worst type of betrayal. One of the worst type of betrayal, I think that is BP. I think that is one of the worst type of betrayal. To pretend you love somebody. But not only pretend you're loving somebody, but you're planning your exit. It's like, what's your name there? It's like I date a friend. Remember I date a friend. Remember I date a friend. BP, you might remember. I don't know if Denner is still there. I shall watch our show. But it's like I did a friend with a man where him act as if him in love with this nice lady. This lady where she okay financially, very okay financially, have her money and everything, you know. Oh, you're there, help him through school. She wants to start her family, put her off. When we finish school, then when you finish school, when you say clean and I want work, I don't want to put the pressure on you when I'm settling into a work, always an excuse. She's so in love with this man. Yeah, she's so in love with this man. Family member tried to tell her, but she not seeing what they are seeing. She just think them just don't want her to be happy. Them just interfere in her relationship. You understand? Because this man is treating her good. He's loving up on her. He's gonna walk on the street and hold her hand. He's gonna leave in the morning and love you. He's gonna call on the phone. How are you, darling? How was your day? Have you eaten as yet? All of them look at something there. Him do all of them look at something there. You understand? All of them look at something there. Him do. I know when it I know when it can happen to a person, to an individual, when you haven't been into a relationship for a while, and it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. You ever say, yes, me find the perfect man, me find the perfect woman. A man feel good. Him girlfriend call and check up on him during the day and whatever. I'll send him a nice little nude video. She'll come out of the bathroom and a little thing, spice up him day, which is good to do, and so spice up him day and everything. And when you take a stock, the person I play you all along. I play you all along. He play the woman. Make sure pay for him to go through school. And then him go through school. And then him get him good job. And then him start lick head with the elite. And then him just tell you that I am leaving. I am done. You know, you're not in my caliber no more. It wasn't my type. You're not my type. But don't. I mean, I talk about pick a fight with you, you know. I make it look like because you don't have the fight. You don't done, you know. I'm not even talk about pick a fight with you. I talk about just tell you plain. And wait to the young lady. She end up in a mental institution. Because it lick her hard. And you know white will lick your hard when somebody tell a long time and you just never see it. Because this individual treats you so damn good. But I eat out your money, but you now realize love. Yeah. We all of the love treat you good. Yeah. Treat you good. Babe, can you come and scrub my back for me? Okay, give me a sec. I'm all study and stop. You can't never get annoyed. Don't even get annoyed. Don't even pick a fight. Relationship too damn perfect. Yeah. Anything you see sometimes a relationship too perfect, you know. Willing to do everything, but you are planning your exit. How cold is that? That's the truth, people. Vivian always I go shower. At them time you come home. Yeah. You know I go scratch her back, wash her back for her DP. A lot of us won't acknowledge the fact that we put in our partner through mental, physical, verbal, and financial abuse. Enough women not see that too, you know, because it's the man's supposed to do this and do that and do this and do that. And some people go through it and don't even know them go through it. Picture a person can't wait for 12 o'clock come to call you and say, happy birthday, hon. Happy birthday. Probably a work night. Or probably, wait up. Them not say nothing to you. Go and do a little something. And happy birthday. Roll over upon you in the bed. Mwah, happy birthday, baby. Da. And still planning them exit. A wickedness that, Hey, a wickedness that. I think that cold. I think that will mash up anybody's heart. Yeah. Wickedness that. Than if you did go freak a girl out the road. Yeah, man. Or than if you did go, than if it can happen to the man too. Yeah, if you go freak somebody out the road. A wickedness that. I think that is very cool. It's cool, just like how you'd sleep with my friend, I have a child with my friend, and I want in my face. Cool too. You do it with my neighbor, me and my neighbor good, in my face. Cool too. Yeah. I wonder we have so much people to rat it, so much people we get a little lick in the head. Because, I don't know, it's like, how deep you think get the lick harder? Who easy I forget, Mad out with the lick. The woman or the man. You see with the man still, the man we analyze you. That's what we know. Yeah. With the man part, the man we analyze you. And then him get the shit in the stick and him wicked and him this and him that. But no, him wicked, For that, because him not give life, But nobody. You think men get it harder? Nobody don't know the story. Me not justify nothing, say supposed to analyze nobody, no. But me just say, men take the easy way out. They will analyze you. To overcome. Okay. Or men take a little longer to overcome the earth. But a woman will end up in the mental hospital. I mean, very, very rare. A man will end up in the mental hospital. A woman will more end up in the hospital. But a man will take probably a little longer time for overcome it, I say. And not really get over it. Make him can't even trust someone like that again. Make him probably, not have a serious relationship like that again. Can't go subtle. But betrayal is a serious thing though. Our wicked thing, betrayal, I'm not lie. I've been through a situation that for years, me not heal. Yeah, it can take long to heal. It can take long to heal, of course. Very, very long. Very, very long. Because me I talk about long-term relationship, Me I talk about you're in a relationship for some 5, some 7 years. You understand? Some 5, 7, 8 years, some people. Me not talk about as well as so you can in one relationship for longer than that, all of your kids, them and whatever. But at some point in time in the relationship, betrayal start to manifest. You understand? But you see the one when manifest, because when the betrayal start to manifest, some point in time in the relationship, the relationship a breakdown, You understand? It a breakdown because somebody a do something and you not agree upon it, and sometimes somebody gone to church people get their business. Sometimes you make your family them in your business. Sometimes you make your friend them in your business. You not say eye to eye again. Some people get complacent. You understand? All kind of little reason can cause that. It can be probably from abuse, mental, physical abuse, verbal abuse. And you just say, me I come out of this, and then you start plan your thing. And then the other person will feel like you betray them. That's a different thing. From when you step into the relationship, it's like you mark that woman there, you mark the man there, and say, yes, me I go look him, me I go look her. You're going in one relationship. And you look clean place for shit, you look healthy. And no say, you don't want the person, you don't love the person at all. And from you start the relationship, you plan your exit. You tell yourself, say, may I leave a year time. You say 1 year time, may I leave, I'm supposed to get this done and that done by 1 year time. May I do a 6 months course, may I just do this, make him or her pay for it. And then, may I go and look that job here. At the time, I have your relationship out the road, Yeah. That one the wicked, me not lie. Would never want to go through that. Mama, some people act tough, talk tough, but it's just that fallacy. Yeah, people act tough and talk tough and do all of the things them, and just mouth talk, whatever. But life is a bitch, sometimes, Life is really, really, really average. Sometimes. Really, really, really average sometimes. Sometimes the way things work out, you know, you wonder. I make talk about betrayal with friends. Me say mama foot. Me say when the glass rests on ya so it hurt me. Oh, and I can't see the phone without it. The phone is too fine. I know why it fine some, but it's so bigger. Look at um slander. So many people go through it on a daily basis. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's and that wicked, you know. Yeah, people go through slander on a daily basis, yes. People go through slander on a daily basis for true. Even on social media here. Mm-hmm. Let me talk about betrayal now with people and a whole. With people, friends, acquaintances, family members. Me one lady on social media. Me did a look. I don't know if you did send me DP or what, but I remember I miss it by myself. And she say she commit a crime. And the biggest crime she commit, and the crime is she took her mother to Canada for 3 months. And it was the worst thing she ever did. Like some family members issue. I never finished listening. I never finished listening because I kind of get what she talk about. And she take too long for come get to the point. Yeah. And all of that. Yeah, she take too long to get to the point. She need to get to the point, then tell her how she feel. You know what, you feel first, then I get to the point. Yeah. And I couldn't wait for her, I swear. I just skip and go to the point. So I take a lot. And YouTube tell about them video there, Say get to the point. Or people just skip your video and run left you. Yeah. I said the worst thing she do, make her mother come live in Canada, and it's like, the family them tell some whole heap of lies on her, Because she said she was in Jamaica for 1 month and 1 day. And she did get homesick. She did get homesick and sitting. And then tell whole heap of lie on her and something. But me I listen to her, me I say to myself, say, in the whole 20 minutes video it look like she wasn't even convincing me that them tell lie upon her and a slander. I swear to God. It wasn't even convincing. Because I don't know if she go in a court, probably she'd have messed up by herself. Because she just not talking she just not saying what she's supposed to say. She just attack, and it not making no sense. We don't want to hear all of that. You understand? Never want to hear all of what she talk about it. It's irrelevant. But basically, she was betrayed by her family. And apparently, say, of course, say she did their foreign, she said she helped them out, she did da, she did this, she did that, and all of that, Sent for the mother, she live in Canada. The mother spent 3 months with her in Canada. It's like all of that wasn't good enough. Some people, you do something for them, and them still complain about it and say you should have did it a long time. You never know some people say so. them still complain and I say you should have do it long time. It's like say, you know, them not appreciate the fact that yes, it is done now. You understand? I'm doing it now. Because the truth of the fact is, you know, sometimes people look at you, you know, how you carry yourself and everything. Your eyebrow always arch. May I use a woman now? Your eyebrow, as an example, your eyebrow always arch. Your ear always comb. Your fingernail them you might don't wear nails, but them always clean. Even if you never have no polish, them clean. You carry yourself clean. You know, wear crush up clothes. You attire yourself properly, basically, and people will judge you and think you have money. You understand? And they must see you do things and then know say sacrifice and make family members and they will judge you. You could have did, you can't do this. You could have did do this long time. You're too hard, you're mean. Because you could have did do this, or you could have did do that, or you could have did do this, or you could have did do that. And as close a family and them is, your sister, your brother, they still don't know your story. You understand? Because them just don't know everything. They don't know. Nobody ever know what anybody's going through. And anybody's situation and what people have to deal with. And them something there. Yeah. I never say something, but I not go bother. I look around in with me and my girlfriend, but make it stay. But yeah, ends you feel away, you feel betrayed. You understand? You gonna feel away. You gonna feel away. You understand? You gonna definitely feel away. You're not gonna feel, you know? You're not gonna feel good about that, especially when a family member, you know, somebody consider a friend. You know, so your friend, you call your friend your sister. You understand? Yeah. And you're gonna feel away. You're gonna mash up your meds. Yeah. You're gonna mash up your meds. When if I put the antibiotic on it, like it had dry it. And you see chewing a nose moist. But I take long forget better. One boil, you know. I'm afraid for bust it. You know what I don't know. This man I send me that go at that. I couldn't better get up. All when time I done the live and say me I go to the road, I'll know when I reach. I'll know when I reach. You don't know it. And the rain start tear, bully rain fall. I'll know when I move. I don't go to do. Oh, you go water me. Go water me pepper tree. Water my pepper tree, the man. The fever grass. Plant one fever grass. I don't want it dead. But then the rain fall and compete only for water still. Why when not talk to me, just make the life just feel dead and boring. Feel dead and boring. Eh? I mean, no whole pound have been betrayed by a friend already, you know. Been betrayed by a friend, a friend has been disloyal to us. And so. But sometimes them something that happen because we put too much in our people. Sometimes, yeah. We know we have to try if we thing there. We have to try if sometimes pre-people and see with them head there, you know, and not run into people too quick and too easy. Yeah, Winifred Wagwan, we have to pre-people. Hey, you stay there. It's like all remember even in nowadays time, you know. We have to still we have to all pre who are look with you, you know. I'm okay, Winifred. You have to pre who are look at me now okay, my nose. My nose really so I kill me. We all when time somebody look we, you know, we have to pray them, you know, man or woman, you know. Because woman a turn man and man a turn woman, you know. So you see, people have to pray everything. I see me you have to pray a friend. I see me you have to pray somebody will come in your life. I want to be friend with you. You understand? You have to pray them. Yeah. You can't just run into people just because you see girl or boy probably I drive nice car and them probably I do a nice little successful business and right away you just consider them a good person. No. That is the business side of them. It not have nothing to do with mix up, it have to do with engaging. I mean the people them not engage or you reach a mix up. Me I talk about the people them me I talk about engaging. You know? Say something to. Give you a example of something too. So I mean. I know you reach a mix up. Or your head gone so far. Remember me not have my glasses. I mean it has squeezed my nostril. The life not that I'm boring. You are dealing with reality. We don't need mix up all the time. You know that, Marie? Yeah, we don't need mix up all the time. But may I say, oh, you reach a mix up. Because, because it that sound to me like, you know, yeah, tell me say the life that I'm boring. It feel boring to me. Because you alone are engaged. The rest of people them not engaged, so it will feel boring. It will feel boring to me. I like hear other people opinion. But you alone I give me opinions. Want hear other people opinion. DP I wait for Vivian for done beard for baby ILR. Rub her down with some baby oil, my love. And that a go on pan what a go on. Wait there. When you have boil, them say you can put pepper leaf on it. That's all? Pepper leaf. You ever hear that somebody ate Winifred? I just remember now. Pepper leaf. Mm. Ooh. Yes, people. Producer. Give me one of your experience. You have no experience. Nobody never break your heart yet. Nobody never betray you yet. Nobody never betray you yet. DP, have you ever gotten betrayed by your friend? Whoa, you get betrayed by people, yes, but and the most hurtful one is when you consider the person as a friend. But you you see the friend situation there. The friend situation there. We have to make sure that both parties say friend. One person can say friend. One person say friend, and they say you go wrong. Oh, our leaf of life. Me have both of them, Me have leaf of life tree round the back there. Even me chop it grow back. Cause I never use it yet, but I never know what to do with it. I just have it. Live a life. But then I want in my nostril it there, I don't want to put it in there and then it go down in my nose, that's my problem. One time I did have one boil. Right, I'm a thing there. Hey, I want to boil it there. I have one boil right in my knee cup. Right in my knee cup. The boil there. I couldn't straight bend my knee. I'm afraid for bust it and the boil move and go right on my leg. On the inner part of my leg. A doctor me have to go. And the doctor bust the boil and take out the root and show me and say, you'd never get rid of that boil. I said, I just travel all about. Jeez, I'm crying it. Hey, the boil fat, you know. I grow fat, you know. Fat and swell up with the little eye, you know. How I cause boil though? Jeez, I'm crying. So my mother never know nothing about leaf of life then. I should have made me tell me to put it on it. Doctor, I said the doctor squeeze it out of, I said the doctor squeeze it, I say eye water run out of my eye. I mean never that, but I don't like me, I cry. Jeez, I'm crying, me tatty. So I don't know how I want to put one earpin and go so and squeeze it because you can see it yellow. But me afraid. Jeez, I'm crying. I mean, nah, go on a doctor. I just go and rub antibiotic cream on it. It have to go down. It have to go away. Make it go away and come somewhere else. You can't manage it. Tender man. Tender. One sec. Let me rest the phone right there, sir. Wait there. Oh, yeah. So you not hear me?
Yeah, me hear you, man.
Oh, so you don't hear nothing.
No, me hear him. I was reading Winifred comment, you know.
Oh, Winifred, I
She
said.
said.
My best friend is a man.
Yeah.
And I trust him more than a woman. Okay.
And that's why I draw your attention to it. And I call it before when you talk about friendship and talk about friends. Because what I was saying, when I made a comment about the mix-up thing, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, topics like these, we know currently what's going on with social media and everything else. But some of these topics that you have, especially regarding betrayal, it enlightens people, because some people might not want to say it, but so many of us have been through betrayal in various ways. And as you touched the point about friends, because oftentimes you ask yourself the question, who is a friend? Who is a friend?
Me run the road.
And sometimes, we look at friendship as individuals. We have to see friendship as, well, my friend is that person who will keep my business. My friend will have my back. My friend's supposed to be the type of person that if I meet hard times and they're in a position where they can help me.
Can call upon them any little time, you're sick.
Yes, you can call on them.
You're sick, you can come, check on me. Yeah, because you see the sick part though, DP, with the sick part, when you have a friend, and you consider the person your friend, either bless up yourself, and you consider the person your friend, and you're sick, you see that person, then I mean like sick, and you see that person, hey, you start pre them,
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. Because you need your friend to have your back. Let me tell you, I myself have experienced betrayal, like deep betrayal, right? So even if I don't go into full explanation of everything, one would say, okay, DP, there's two sides to every story, absolutely. But here's my take on life. Bam Bam and friends, here's my take. If you are talking to me and you have been talking to me over an extended period of time and you express to me certain situation or a situation and it is concise and to the point all the time, the experiences that I have in my former job or line of work, it tells me that I can trust you and believe you because you're telling me something that is precise, concise, and is right there in front of me. You understand? Because a lot of us, internally, have been hurt, But the difference is some people can hold it better than others. Some people can endure it. It can endure it and say, you know what? I have been through this situation, face me, but I'm going to do my best to try to get over it. But some things are hard for you to break. You understand? Like I've been betrayed to the point where I used to ask myself the question, are people so real? And oftentimes, Bam Bam and friends, the betrayal don't come from far. The betrayal comes from people in your immediate environment. You understand? Especially if it's a family member, especially if it's your spouse. You understand?
Yeah.
So one has to be very, very careful. But how are we going to protect ourselves from the betrayal? It's hard. It's hard, whether male or female, either party, sleeping in the same bed with you, head on the pillow. We've seen it so many times. I know of a police officer in Jamaica years ago from in the 80s that he came home and caught his spouse with somebody. He analyzed, well, he fired on the spouse. She fell thinking she was gone, and then he unalived himself. You know the unfortunate thing? She survived. You understand? But what hurt that individual more than all, and I'm saying it's something that I know. I know personally because I know the environment, I know the situation. That man used to give her everything. When I say everything, like he would give her the world. You understand? So, sometimes there's a double standard and a double switch to life wherein we experience things, but because some of us hold it so well, I can look at a situation and say, why Bam Bam, you like how you hold that, But if you go to Winifred would walk out in the street, a car coming and she just walk out because she said she had enough. You understand? So it's up to the individual person, because no matter how tough we say we are, each and every one of us have a breaking point. No matter how tough we are.
For real.
I'm saying this without malice towards none. If I am working, say I'm in law enforcement, I'm talking for me. If I'm in law enforcement and an individual is in a building firing at people or I know him armed people, I will run into the building even if there's a fire, just to know I have to get that individual. But then I also have my weaknesses. You understand? So no matter how powerful and strong we think we are, we all have that little factor, that one little thing that you'd be surprised to know how it overthrow you, or it put you in a situation where you question yourself, say, what is going on with me? I see the toughest individuals break. Toughest, I've worked with people, Bam Bam. I've worked with people that they're like, they have nerves of steel. And they were broken by small little things. And one would say, but a simple thing as that is the misconception that people have in their head. There is nothing such as a little thing like that. There's no such thing as a little thing like that, For some people it seems small and minute, but that is the breaking point of that individual. Because nobody knows how much you're going through, so you're internalizing your own self. You're looking into yourself, the very deep self, you, the individual. And when that situation faces you, you say to yourself, but hold on a minute. The one thing that I'm scared of, that come happen to me, you understand? And you've been living your life all along, fearing this situation. You understand? Because no matter how we are, we can't go through life and say, boy, you know what, we see that to the man, And I've said this before. If I had known my marriage have fallen apart. I was naive. Not going to talk about it, but I'm just saying. So there you put yourself in a situation where was in a relationship for 28 years. 28 years. Someone would say, boy, and like Patti LaBelle, she said she was in a relationship for 33 years. Oftentimes, people say, why people fall out of love. But there's so many things within one's life that can just make a 90-degree turn, and overnight it's like that 20 year, that 15 year, that 16 year, that 17 years, that 14 year, even that 1 year, everything just turned upside down, and you're like, holy crap, what happened here? But that's the way life is. Because some things, basically, it's like it was destined to be that way. Because sometimes we see the red flags,
Yeah,
we
for
see
real.
the betrayal. Of course,
most of the time we see the red flags.
Of course, we see the betrayal, we see the naivety, we see the hypocrisy. But here's what we do as individuals. We internalize ourselves. So here we are, we say, you know what? Here is the plan. I'm going to try to fix it. And I've said this before, Bamba, my friends. Sometimes we win the battle, but we do not win the war.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where our problems come about in life. You can win a battle, but you don't win the war. And I use every time when, like, if we have these little discussion, I bring a little bit of history into life. And I tell people, I said, Germany fought the world or ruled Europe for 6 years. But they did not win the war. And they won many battles. But 6 years later, everything went downhill because what? You group up together to get rid of the problem. And this is the problem with us as individuals. We don't try to use corrective measures when we see the red flags. We sit and we are waiting and we are contemplating and we're trying to use a band-aid. Yeah. We're trying to use a band-aid to
waiting on people to change. And I would say we have to pray about the situation. And then time when I would say we pray about the situation, most of the time, me always say to myself, say DP. Sometimes a person will say, for instance, a man or a woman, into a bad situation, whether relationship or whatever it may be. And then it's like things recurring same way. You just see the thing, it is a see the thing. It's like God just show you. And you still say, yeah, pray, and so you pray, so God show you. God show you the red flag is there, and He must show you the situation and say, see it there. Leave this situation, but you not leave. You not leave. You say, yeah, pray. And all you pray, the situation will get worse. You understand? So it happen all the time. Yeah, it's like them in denial.
Yeah, and these conversations are good to have.
Like them in denial.
Even if you talk about other things, because listen, I remember I once said to a solid female, very beautiful lady, solid. She was married and everything, solid. And I said to her, I was talking to her because, I was at a breaking point with certain things. And I said, so the reason why I'm staying in my marriage right now, I just throw my kids. And she said, DP, that's the biggest mistake you could ever make.
You think so too? I think no one should do that.
And years later, not so long ago, she was talking to me. And I said to her, X, so and so and so, just call her X. And I said, I never forget you had that conversation with me. And she said, but I told you. You understand? So the thing about it is that as individuals, because on this program, we listen, we don't judge. This is our motto. A lot of us, again, go back, as I was saying, we have this attitude of both male and females of trying to use a band-aid to heal a large surgical wound. That is the problem that I find all the time. You understand? I remember I had an individual, that I was close to, that I work with, and the betrayal that, not even, it wasn't one of them actually, it was two of them. The betrayal that they did to me, like, I couldn't sleep for months and months and months. And I went and the environment that I was in, people look at me like, I wasn't in Canada then. I was in Jamaica. People look at me in the environment that I was as if I was this evil person that would do wickedness. And later on, everybody proved it that it wasn't true. You understand? So the thing about life is people will run with a false narrative. You understand? And they hear something. Someone will hear something. They don't try to source it. They don't say to themselves, but listen, what if it's not true? What if it's just heresy? Because, Bam Bam and friends, a lot of people live by heresy, you know. They don't even want to know the facts. They just want to hear something.
Yeah, they just want to hear something. They don't want to know the facts. The facts don't matter to them.
Exactly.
Remember, say negative news, bad news spread more than positive news, you know.
Absolutely.
You have to say to the person, so you couldn't tell me. Oh, you not tell me. Because that's something positive. Them not talk. They don't remember that.
Remember a few weeks ago or a few days ago, I talked to you about something where I was telling you. I was telling you about there's a thing in life, you see, called the step down syndrome. You understand? It's a syndrome with people. Step. So here's what happened. I'll say to you, Bam Bam, I just see Winifred up the street. I go in a Walmart and I see her come out with a bag. I wonder if she pay for the stuff for them.
Exactly.
It reached
all right.
It reached Deanery. Deanery said, "Oh my God, Winifred, say, Heather. So it started Winifred. Then it got to you tell.
Yeah, Winifred might say to Deanery, say, you know, I forgot to pay for the something of them, and then it moved from there to say she thief it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By the time it
exactly. Yes, so she thief it.
By the time it leave Winifred to Bam Bam to Deanery to Janet Jackson to Angela Lewis to Edda, by the time it reach at the lower bottom, you know, you classified as a thief.
And then and then it reach so far enough for classified as a thief, you know, because it have to reach somebody is we don't like you. We just put it their way.
Of course, absolutely.
Them put it their way. Them add to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, them add to it. That's true. I saw it got them add to it.
Hey, you know, Bam Bam, I tell you this, and I'm telling you the truth. You know, nothing used to piss me off like tears, and it's like, and even my friends, even when I used to work back in Jamaica, so my friend them used to say, "Why DPO? These are my, the emotion." I'm gonna say, because I've dealt with people on a daily basis. Them are crying, mucus run out of them nose, and they're as guilty as sin. And you have a lot of individual friends in our daily walk of life. Nothing piss as you talk to them start ball. I'm not talking about someone you're going to a funeral, you know, or you see because a baby can be birthed. I remember my daughter, when my first child was born, I was present, and tears come to my eyes. But I'm just telling you, individuals, you have some people, them a lie and them a ball, them a steal and them a ball. You understand? That's what I mean. So you look at these things.
Them just sorry them get caught.
This behavior with people, and you ask yourself the question. Sometimes you don't say, why then if you know, Bam Bam, my friend, so the person guilty and sin, and the person a ball and a carry on. And if you look on the person, don't you within yourself see that person in a different light? Because if that person can ball and go on, so just imagine if they make up a story and you see it happening in our daily walk of life. You understand? Let me tell you, Bamba, you see this betrayal, this thing that this subject, this topic that you talk about betrayal, it resonates with me a lot. Like, I'm very conservative when it comes to people. People would not believe that I don't really associate with people much because I hardly trust anyone to be close to me. But if I bring someone within my life as a friend, or we have good chemistry, I'm expecting that no matter what, if there is something you hear or something happening or so, you're supposed to can come to me and say, boy, DP,
exactly. But DP,
hear so.
DP, You see, nowadays, to me, even what's happening on social media right now,
Oh my
it
God.
takes nothing for somebody to turn on you, The simplest
Absolutely.
little thing, for somebody to turn on you, It's like, so that's why me I said to myself, say, dude, some of these people, me say, them really know, like, what a real friendship is. You understand? You just cling to me, you just think say you like me because me hate Sharon. Me and Sharon at it and true you hate Sharon too. You just team up with me. That's not a relationship we have. That's not a friendship. That's not a friendship, That is not a friendship, none at all. That is not a friendship. I don't consider that a friendship because what if I forgive Sharon? You're going to start by me. Suppose you not forgive Sharon. You understand what I say?
Absolutely.
You're going to start by me.
Abs-
It going to take you nothing for you start by me. I don't know. It
And
takes...
you know what I used to find funny, Bam Bam. You look at the criminal world, just metaphorically speaking, because we are reasoning about betrayal. And say you're arrested for a situation, and you have your retainer, and you have the courts have their prosecutor, right? And the prosecutor for the courts and your retainer, if you notice they're talking regarding your defense, your retainer is defending you, so you have to defend you, you have to bring in points forward. The prosecutor for the courts, they bring their thing forward, etc., etc. The process goes, right? At the end of the day, the closing arguments from your lawyer, your retainer lawyer, from the prosecutor is placed before the jurors, all right? Whatever decision comes down, I'll show you how, I'm just showing you a cycle, friends. Whatever, at the end of the day, the decision is in the hand of the jurors. There's a psychological thing to that, but we won't go into it tonight, right? But if you notice that after all is said and done, and if the jurors find you guilty, the judge who is there, him are the one will hand down the sentence. So him have him thing where him go through to see if if it thump the man in him eye, you forget 1 day, 3 day, 4 day, or 5 day. You look afterwards what the prosecutor and your attorney do at the end of the day. They don't leave the court with bad feeling or animosity toward each other because they're doing a job. So for them, your retainer, yes, at the end of the day, I'm earning money, but if he's a genuine retainer, I'm going to defend you because he want you to get off of the case. You understand? It is the job of the prosecutor to try to, discipline you. You understand? But it does not necessarily mean because the prosecutor is there against you, is that the prosecutor is right. And it doesn't mean that your lawyer is right. At the end of the day, you, the individual person, knows whether you are right or wrong, but you're not going to disclose it to the prosecutor. But here's the kickback, friends. You will tell your lawyer in confidence, confidence to your lawyer that yes, I committed the offense. Now it's up to your lawyer to defend you. Look at the cycle of life today. You look at the cycle of life. The reason why I personally stay away and don't, if you notice with all, I love you and I love, real people. The reason why I stay away from commenting, on social media or on any platform regarding what's happening in social media, I try to be neutral. I stay within the middle because he that hath no sin cast the first stone. You understand? And I've seen a lot of innocent people, believe it or not, go to prison because they did not have a good lawyer / retainer to deal with their matters. So the prosecutor took control of everything. And that's just DP, that's just me. So I am an individual. It's hard and it will always be hard for me to take sides. So what I do, I keep quiet and I let the prosecutors and I let the lawyers deal with the case themselves. At the end of the day, when it goes before the jurors and the judge asks, ladies and gentlemen, rah, 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 re, 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 and they said yes, then it's handed down and it's dealt with. You understand? Because Bam Bam and friends, we live in a very evil, dangerous, cynical world. I show you something, Bam Bam. Years ago, when I lived in Jamaica, I had a task to perform, right? So I had an individual working with me, and we had to go pick up an individual, right? On the way to go pick up that individual, the person that was with me, I bought him breakfast, I bought him lunch, and I bought him supper. We went and we performed the task to get that individual. On the way back, even the individual we pick up, food, blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
When we drop off the individual at the location, this individual that was with me, we went to work, book off, do what we do, everything said and done. The area where we were did not have an enclosed area, so you can hear what the person has over the side and the person over here can hear what I say. Understand? Even the shower, where we shower everywhere open. So if you worry about a small tealy or a big tealy, too bad for you, because everybody has seen you naked. The only thing you did wasn't open was the toilet. You did take number, where do you number 2, right? You know what I heard that individual saying? Hear him now? He says that words. Some man spend the money, you know. I'm going to just make some man spend the money. You think me I go have my money in my pocket and spend it? Some man to spend the money. And me my style, you know. He was with me. And my expectation is that he's supposed to have my back. So me, out of my genuineness right now, I make sure, say, on the journey, him eat and him feel good. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard him, I said nothing at the time. 6 months
so
later.
who him that talk to himself or somebody?
Me, my style, you know.
Yeah, me know so you, but him just said so. Who him did that talk to?
Yeah, I tell some other guys, but you don't know me, I hear him.
Oh, yeah. Me just want to know who him that talk to, yeah.
Him think me leave. Me show you how people stay. So about 6 months later, I confront him about it. Come, like, you know, honestly, I'm human. Every time I see me upset. But when me talk to my bona fide, when I'm mostly me and him a real team member, him said to me, say, DP, ask him, and I said, sure, man, let me waste my time. But me couldn't hold it out no longer. So me just confront him one day, me look around and nobody not there. You know, me just go to him and me say, yeah, my big man, I don't like that thing there now. And him kind of give me a talk, and I tell him, I shot him my box, because I did some mad. You see, me trip him up my box.
How are my boy? And did younger than you?
No, I see him age group, but me, he's braver than him. I don't exaggerate, but as much as I see we have extremely brave, you know, I'm not afraid of no guy. And somebody like, I don't take no check, you know, because I used to get enough one, you know, call up, and I used to look on someone all run them way, you know, so enough to treat poor people better, and them look away. They kind of rebellious, so me young still. Not tell no lie, yeah. So I kind of drape him up and shot him my box, and, you know, we and be excitement and thing. That happened for that moment, eh? About 2 months later, him come back to me. I hear him say to me, say, big man, you know, so when I do me wrong, I shouldn't do it. And I apologize to you. This is what I say to you, you know. Bam Bam and friends, I feel so bad because him said to me, hear him to me now, we deserve the slap still. You understand what I say?
Him go look into himself, so that means him did forget the slap.
You understand?
Yeah,
so
him did forget the slap.
Yeah, so the moment when him apologize to me, you know, me in my head I said, boy, you know, shouldn't slap him. But at the same time, I was so upset.
If you never did slap him, he wouldn't apologize. He would have just say a lie. He never says so.
I'm going to tell you something. You remember today when you were doing your live, I'm saying we listen, we don't judge, and you say like-minded. So I'm using that same thing back to you now. Exactly. Because even my co-worker them say, if I never drape him up and cut him the box, he wouldn't apologize. You understand what I say? So we sometimes, you know,
sometimes when you confront people, you know, you can't ask them nothing, you know. I tell them, you know. Because you're worse if you're positive, sure, you know, because when you do confrontation, you have to make sure you're sure, you know. If you can't just accuse. You make him know, say, that, where that far. That, you know, ask him if he did say it. You understand? You can't just say a lie, not go so.
You understand? So sometimes, as individuals, when it comes to betrayal, and this is what I'm saying is that that topic resonates with me so much because, we as individuals, we go through life and we say, why? And I hear it all the time. This never happened to me yet, and that never happened to me yet. But what about the day when the situation reaches your door? What about the day when you're confronted by some of the many things that you're saying could never happen to you? Because there's no such thing as that. Yeah. You understand? And certain things in life cause us as individuals to double check ourselves. You understand? That's why when they brought the woman to Jesus and said to him, say, listen, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. You understand? What did Jesus say to them? He said, he that have no sin cast the first stone. Yeah. You understand? So personally for me, Bamba, if I have someone in my life that is my friend, even if no matter whether we just conversation or whatever it may be.
Wait the DP, wait the phone drop. Alright.
You understand?
Yeah.
If you have an individual in your life that you call your friend, that friend that you have supposed to be the type of friend that, yes, people might say, boy, really, yes. If you rent Joe and you rent short and you call your friend and you say, listen, me rent Joe, and me rent at 20,000 and me have only 10. You can help me out or give me a loan and give me a little time. If your friend don't have it, that's okay, but your friend is supposed to can say to you, say, me have a money and me know the situation that will help you out. But here, bam bam, just remember, if you can't pay me one time, do it little, or whatever it may be. That's how friends support friends. You understand what I say? So in life, and not even about rent, just life in general, sometimes some things, bam bam, me I've got a place already. I meet up on the 401 here in Canada. You understand? And I had half tank of gas, right? And there's some stops on the highway called en route, ENROUTE. So when you drive, before you reach, you have to wait till you reach at the en route to get gas. And me I tell you say, bam bam, me I drive and watch the gas needle. You understand what me I say? Me I drive and me I watch the gas needle. You see when me reach the en route, bam bam, no, I had a card, a gas card, I had an ESO gas card, loaded Because them time them used to just load, put $100 upon the gas card and, me just buy gas. When me look, no card not upon me. You understand? And where I stop at en route, where I was going to Ottawa, me know the amount of gas when me have, when me need to buy, can't carry me from that en route and reach the next en route. And me have to call a friend. And me say, you what, this is the situation XYZ. And my friend said, we are the DP man, bam. You understand? He transfer and we could have filled up the tank. You understand? Yeah. That's what friends are for. Man,
exactly.
Things that
friends supposed to have your back.
Of course, this is how and
but you know some real friends do DP. I don't know. I think say if you really like work with energy, you like your friend like you that much, and but you know so you can, it's like you can just get up and just ask a friend if your friend him or her good, and right away when they take a stock, them really probably need the help and not even say it.
Of course.
Like you can feel the energy.
Give them Bamba man friends. You never go around people that have a friend where when your friend hug you, or around you feel a cold bump rise by your skin.
Yeah, you feel.
Of course. Let me tell you something. Bam, I am
not even friends alone. When you feel good people that come like one time
people, of course.
Yeah. When you hug good people that come like when we did hug up Nerissa.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know what? The energy that you get from that individual, it is so strong and powerful. Let me tell you something, Baba. I keep my circle small. And I've said this over and over and over. if I am dating, the woman that I'm dating, the only thing she can say, well, I should never see a man have so much female friends. It's not, because intimacy is not sex, you know. Intimacy don't have to be sex. But you have friends that are so genuine and real with you. That I have a friend live in England. She called me every day and asked me if I'm okay. And I know her from she was 19 years old. You understand? And I am in my 63rd year, and she's still my friend. She calls me every day, and asks me if me alright. You alright, baby? You alright? You eat, you this and that. It makes you feel special.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good, because that's what friends are for. You understand? You look at a lot of people today, they're not genuine when it comes to friendship. They're not genuine. Some of them just want to hear say something happen to you. You understand?
Friends with benefits.
Yeah, I had an individual one time tell me, say, that individual said them can swear upon the Bible. Accuse me of something and said them could swear upon the Bible. Say, where them say I saw it go. And I said to myself,
all them something make you cry, you know. Is it the two things you can't make it happen to you, you know? It can make you cry, it can make you want to strangle them, you know.
Then listen to me. And you know deep down, you know, hey, let me tell you. Boy, I'm going to tell you. See, this topic here is a serious topic, you know. Let me tell you something. Think of it this way. So you go into Walmart and you go with a 2-year-old child, your child. You do purchases. You walk by, you know, see a little area where there's candies. The baby, 2-year-old baby, take up a candy. Maybe put it have it in her hand. If you have the baby in a stroller, the baby have it in the stroller. You do your purchase, you spend maybe $150, $60, whatever. You're walking through the door and the alarm goes off. Because it carries a scan. Okay, staff come, check, blah, blah, this, that, blah, blah, blah. They ask you for your receipt, you show them your receipt, blah, blah, blah. Unbeknown to you, you look a 2-year-old maybe take up a candy, so that's why the alarm go off. You understand?
Yeah.
Immediately, proud and excitement and this and that. But does one stop to think for a minute that it was just an error?
Yeah.
It's an error in the part of the child. The same thing when you look at life.
Because you maybe have spend too much money at the damn store. Why would you want to steal a candy?
Exactly. But does society see that?
That wouldn't. I would see you as even a klepto. That make no sense.
You know what I'm saying? People see that. No, it's like you're running a business. And you know situations happen within the business. Remember, you're just an employee. You're running the business for individuals, and something happens. Someone hears something or sees something. They don't come to you and say to you, but listen, we see so and so and so and hear so and so. You know what they do? No, they don't need clarification. They just run with the narrative that they see. So what they see is what they want to know, and they run with that. You understand? And I'm going to say this with malice towards none. You see, as individuals, a lot of us have this little way where, okay, so, say for example, Bam Bam, you did rob a bank 10, 15, 20 years ago. And look at something happened with you now. Them are talk about the bank where you did rob 10, 20 years ago. Are you perfect? You have never made errors in your life. You have never done anything that, you see, what a lot of us do stuff in the dark, it don't come to light. But we are quick to condemn you, Bam Bam, the bank robber, you know, because you have a history 10, 20 years ago of robbing a bank. So everybody look at you like, oh, because she robbed the bank, she must be evil, she must be this, she must be that. But those... And
I understand what you say, but sometimes some people, they might rob the bank, but display all kind of little, you know, bad behavior and, you know, malicious behaviors and them something there. So it causes people to not forget.
Yeah, but you see the thing is...
Because you see most of the time, like say as when you say rob the bank and whatever, and somebody mention it, like if you have somebody in an argument, that's the human in us. Make you go say, cuss, go ahead and rob bank. That's the human in us, you know. Yeah, that's a human in us.
Yeah. Yeah, because let me show you something. Years ago, in the 90s, when I migrated here, I was at a party one night. I think I said this to you before. And there's a girl that I know quite a few girls. I see them at New Kingston at night time when me at work, me brethren them up on the road. So them with them cardboard and them a hustle, right? Them a do them thing. Personally for me, you're free to do what you want to, it's your life, right? So I was at a party and she see me and come over to me, for the party and give me a hug and, I say, hey, Ray, and I say, how long you in the place? And, she attack and she was so appreciative, nice girl, and everything. So in the far corner, like, a little way over, I see a guy and the man make up him face like him face a hurt him, like him have a toothache. So I said to her, who is that guy? Why is he looking and carrying on and a behave? So, because the man a twist and him a turn and him a bend up.
One whole bad man face.
Whole bad man face. When she turned to me and said, oh, that day, idiot there. If him ever know him, he used to do a Jamaica and drop down. You understand? And she had said, because girl, certain woman, I mean, people at the chat know me, I said she used to hustle at New Kingston. So, say her thing was whatever, right? And you don't want to flag it, right? On your platform, right? So she even turned to me and said, sometime in my things I'm do the world, I mean never do so much acting in my life. And when she said to me though, we put a smirk and she get me and say, all I said to her, yeah, me understand. Me understand what you said, my friend. Me understand. Because I know the 100. You understand? And me I say, look how simple that is. You understand? Because in his mind,
I mean, still not rate what she do, But we still not rate what she do, Because guess what? One thing me will never do. And I degrade my man telling another man. No matter what me and him have.
Yeah, and you know the thing about it, well, they're not even together because she leave and go to States. But me know at the end of the day, I know at the end of the day, she and him thing wasn't gonna work. Wasn't gonna work. You understand? So even though at that point it may seem like betrayal, she was just being who she is. You understand? Because of just her style. That. Saying this to say that.
But just because our style is still betrayal.
Yeah, right. But for some people, they have a way about them that you just cannot break. There's some way about them. It's like if you deal with a girl that is loud and lewd and just stagnant with her mouth. Don't care what you do, You can't break that so easy, Or her or him, Because that's just their style. It's like you have some people, it's like even if the way someone you that talk or so, and someone that say, boy, and you that laugh and say, boy, that's so me talk all the time. Sometimes it don't even mean that you're mad, or you're upset.
Me kind of have a little aggressive talking. Me know that. But me not literally mad, I just some talk sometimes.
That's why.
Even your mic still have that problem. Him always I say I don't mean anything. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Me say some talk. I'm just not upset. Me don't know. Me have to probably go one of them grooming school. I make them groom me. I make them groom me speech.
You're the siblings, the siblings with me and you argue. And yet for me, here's the thing about with me now, you understand? I am the type of person, if me and a woman are talking or we will get in an argument, me I tell her, say, me go for a walk, man. Because some me stay, because me not like the loud noise and the loud shouting,
A long time I don't walk, Come I go for walk too, And when I find alone go for walk, Yeah, me I might go for walk all the while, man. We just walk out the scheme in one another scheme. Just walk.
It's good. So I say at the end of the day, Bam, I know sometimes some people will do some things and, you just say to yourself, say, boy, shouldn't I? Should I? But sometimes you even have to also outsource information because you see the hurt where you feel, just like me at the situation there with me. My brethren not tell me, if I go ask him, and me, I say, me I hold back. But if there wasn't a trigger effect, there would have been no resolution. You understand? So yes, we understand that people do things and Yes, because of the stagnated behavior of the individuals. But again, I say, he that had no sin cast the first stone.
Well, that now keep again, my love.
You might have a calm demeanor.
He that have no sin cast the first stone.
Yeah,
the only time that they say in a surface, when time the person who you talk about very very probably a nice person, and them just have a little one thing under them belt, and them is a nice person, and somebody mess around them and I use that against them for no reason at all. But when time use that damn blasted dark shit, no stone off a cast. Nobody not say that.
Yeah, but I think it, well, I mean, you're entitled to see things the way you see it.
You understand? No, but for real, some people is dregs to society. Now cast the first stone, they've not feel like the way some people stay. But you have some people, because for example, let me chuck in piece of social media and look how the tea lady. Look how the tea lady mess around Rose, using her sickness to curse her. And she have a daughter who experienced the same thing. Tell me now, na cast stone, they say you da cast a stone for she now. I say she a go on if she without sin or whatever. You understand? Because the things, in the life of me, you use somebody's sickness against them. Who does that? You understand? Who does that? So when time people display them behavior there, people will always use them past to hurt them. And it's just life. So it's when you have a filthy past, a past where you don't even want to people to remember. You're supposed to be calm, cool, and collective. Yeah.
Hey, listen. Yeah, I get your point. You have a problem with that because I understand what you're saying, and whatever happens, and I mean, as I say, certain things social media I don't touch, but Rose is just my good friend. You understand? I see everything that is happening, and we know that in time things will play out to oneself. Whatever the resolution is, we just know say just God and time. But one thing I can say, and from the depths of my heart, I applaud my friend because she could have not, she wouldn't have, if she didn't want, she have to reveal what she was going through. She didn't have to reveal, and she revealed what she was going through. Say, I just got on time. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And again, as I say, life is a cycle that sometimes we question ourselves. We ask ourselves sometimes why things happen, why this happened to us, why the things that we have to face on a daily basis, why it happened. But we wish sometimes we could change things. But along the way we lose friends that we didn't want to lose. Along the way we gain friends that we are thankful for, and along the way we are glad there are people that didn't come into our lives that they never made it in. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever it is in life that is to correct itself, it will correct itself in time. You understand? Again, I say, there are many battles, but it doesn't mean you win the war. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, with all love and everything inclusive, for someone to come out and so jolly and still tell you what she's going through and the journey.
Yeah, I applaud her for that. Yeah.
We just applaud her for that. Yes, we just applaud her for that. I don't really.
When I heard that Rose had that thing, I literally cried. I didn't come on social media and cry, but I cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cried, and I mean like tears. Yeah, I cried.
Hey, let me tell you something. Bam Bam. Let me tell you something. I get emotional
because I just remember it just bring back memory to when she was losing weight, and then you're saying to yourself, that's why she was losing so much weight, and whatever. And then, when I see the picture, then I say, oh my God, she's been going through this. You understand? So,
Yeah.
Rosanna, my sister, and Shanna, my friend. I mean, I know her in person, but I felt offended.
And we know you address it, and she came out and she addressed, the situation, and so, But for me, with her, with Rose and a person, let me tell you, Bamba, much fun night we used to have for Rose. Like, sometime me, Rose, Rudine, and Angela Lewis used to over there sometime. A couple of people, sometime a five a week up on our live and I time, And I used to trouble Rose. If she do it, she do right now and listen, she had dead with laugh. We used to bother, when we don't bother her for dance, we bother her about her hair, or we had to tell her about the color of her hair or something like that. You understand? And this is just for me, I say, you have some beautiful people. You have some real awesome, beautiful people. And you just want to just know, say, some of the things that you see happening, it just don't happen. But unfortunately, life has its disappointments, and it has its successes. Because it's a journey. It's a journey that many of us have to walk. We can't make the world happy. And I always say, if you look at Job, when he was going through his tribulation, just imagine a man we have him have everything, and because it's still under betrayal, Job have everything, cattle, him have him sheep, him have him servants, him have him kids, him have him house, land, everything, and every day Job get a news that something happened.
Every day.
Thief take something, house fall down, unalive kids. And him broke out in a boil. Wife can't stand him no more.
We read Job's story from 1 to a hen.
Yeah, the wife can't take him no more. And, I even said to someone the other day we were talking, and so long ago, I said, listen, even though his wife said to him, curse God and die, she still at the end of the day end up tough it out with him and had kids. And as the Bible says, according to the Bible, his daughters were even the most beautiful in the land. So it still shows you.
What a piece of example God used him as, mighty God.
Yes.
But I don't believe it's Job's story really, no. I think it's a story to build up people's faith. But I don't think him did actually do that to Job.
Yeah, well, remember,
I just think it's story to build up people's faith. And it's a good story.
It's a good, well, listen, you see, you touch a point that, I may tell you, we could reason on this all day. I have said to people all the time, I've said this, sometimes you hear parables, but parables are a similarity of everyday occurrences, things that happen to you in life, or the expectation, things that might happen.
Yeah.
So someone would say something to you as a positive form of reinforcement. You understand? A man will draw up a situation to you and he will say, look at something this way. It's like I would say to you, right? A man have a boat, him have a rooster, him have a dog, and him have an alligator. You understand what I'm saying? How is he going to transport the three of them across the river without one eating the other? But then you have to try and decipher and say to yourself, and remember, each time, you can only leave two. So you have to go over, leave one, come back and leave one. So you have to choose which one to leave with the other one. You have to make sure that the two that are over there, when you carry those two there, they're not a threat to each other. And those are parables. So you're going to sit down and you're going to pencil out it and you say to yourself, look here, the dog now go eat the rooster. So if me leave the dog and the rooster over there, we can leave the alligator and bring him over last. You understand? That's a parable. That's a life cycle being played out before you. Because you have a scratch your head in your and say, dear God, how me I go work out this, man? But you have to use your head. It's like this is a police joke. There's a police joke I share with you and the friends. So there's a police joke. Some police brethren may know around this joke. They must say so. Them say a Chinese man, a white man and a black man, I walk one day, right? You know, station, you do one station and man I get joke, right? I share with them, just a little joke. So them say the devil stopped the three of them. The devil stopped the white man, the black man, and the China man, and them said to them, between the three of you know, so the devil gay, you know, joke again. So the devil said between the three of you know, if you can show me 12-inch, you make you know, go on the way. Black man said that's a simple thing, man. But the black man dropped film pants, 9.5 inch. Satan said, holy shit, go over there, so stand up, right? The white man dropped film pants, 2 inch. Satan said, holy crap, where would I go? Go over there, so stand up. Listen to the ending, you know. Chinaman dropped film 1.5 inch. So the black man 9.5, the Chinaman 2, and the Chinaman 1/2 inch. Satan said, well,
all right, me get it. Top, let me get it. Add it up. Add it up.
Don't wait till the ending. Satan say, no lucky bastard, you know. Go on. Listen enough, friends. Listen the story no end. So after them left Satan on a walk, the black man said, listen, you no lucky, me have 9.5 inch, you know. The white man said, come on, guys, so what about my 2 inch? You're the China man, I want to can't stay there talking, no lucky my word stand up.
The joke is that nice, if Satan did say, I add up the whole hour to the inch where I want, and everyone on I get a piece. It come like one Christmas. One Christmas time. You know, in our young days, now no pitney and them something there. In our young days. But you know, we was big girls still. You know, like, 19, 20 so. But you know, we never have no kids yet. And me and my friend, we never really get pregnant young. And me say, we there. And we are go road, three of us. And one guy in it. You know, them boy, they were just love girl company, but him not gay and nothing, you know. Remember, him not gay. Him I just were friend. You understand? Just were friend. You have some man who just a straight to man company themselves and them not gay. I mean, I tell you, say, him just come up with it. I'd never forget Benji. I wish I'd never really there, Benji. Benji say, post a man come right now. I want grape. The tree owner. And him come right now. And him 2 man come him say. And him how him say it again? 2 man come and say him want grape with. And him say, all right then, like what 3 girl and a 2 man, them want 1 more man. So Benji that be the next man. Benji said, forgot you the whole on, fuck me, Benji, fuck me, Benji, me, because we don't want the other 2 stranger man them to do it. So we are gonna want him. Oh, Benji come up with that, me don't know. Benji said, for go see when I fight the whole crowd for me, do know. When they say, fuck me, Benji, Benji. Me don't know how him come up with that joke there. Every time I remember, I laugh. Me say, we laugh. We laugh till me nearly dead. Benji said, for go so now fight for me, do know. Do know. Because we don't want the other 2 man them do it. We go on one thing there. The same night we go, because it was New Year's Eve. And we go. I want club. I know the narrative is, you know, want New Year's sketching at the club. Because I want go club. We just go fast as young people. We just go fast. We don't look at broke self. Because we don't have no money. We go in a taxi. You know, the taxi now come in a jungle. When time they reach right at Greenwich Farm Road, Elgin Road, right there so. Then let we off near Calvary Cemetery there so. And we don't have the door. We never lock. We don't have the door. We don't want the door go down. The lock go down. The lock no go down. So we have we hand pan it, you know. And we are count. Remember me tell you, we are count. 1 at the front, 2 in at the back. Remember, you in at the middle better make sure you come out quick, you know. Everybody have to fly out because we don't have no money to pay the taxi man.
Oh my God.
And I regular something with that. That was the norm. We don't have no money to pay the taxi man. But anyway, we go at the club. And we in there. And we know one New Year's catch we in there. We see three we are the whole 4 we are run out and buck up our one and I either go out myself like we are idiot. Why we used to enjoy our life?
Of course,
I must just one of my friend did have a baby. Yeah. One of them did have a baby. She alone did have a baby. Cause the rest of we, the whole of we get pregnant same time. And once the whole of we pram push, we said no, so I must plan this plan. Whole of we pick the same age.
Like one time, before one party at Pembroke, you know, and then I do some special work in a certain area, right? So me call a little taxi man, me and my brethren, and the taxi man, you know, we go in still, cause him, you know, with the kind of surprise him. So when we tell him, we have to laugh to this day. When we tell the taxi man the destination where we are going back, the man start repeat the 23rd songs.
Start repeat the 23rd stop. Him get scared.
Man start repeat the 23rd songs. And I think him don't know if them amongst two are the safest man in the world. We don't have to do it.
I just when him come out. I just when him to go back home now. When him dropping off him, you are carrying the back?
No. So hear this now. So we are going down the park road, eh? Reach out the park road. So there's a big man, you hear me now? Just drop me off, drop me next to bridge down the road. So when I say down the road, you know when me attack, right? Don't have that place there, down the road. So him realize now, say, me a come out here, so my bridge and I go down at the next building down the road. If I say down the road, think of the park road, go straight down to 3 miles, so my bridge and I go down the road. You follow me attack, right?
Yeah, me pretend. Down the road.
So we laugh till my week, man. The man start repeat the 23rd song. Mr. Boss, you're safe.
Me go in a taxi already and go on with bag of things since me live at Portmore. Cause me I go home one night and you know then take with people and I was after 1 to 2. Me did work and after 1 to 2 and me never have no credit for my phone. I must have did how it did go. Me never have no credit for my phone if I call a taxi. Me have no credit ever when lock up and whatever. Anyway, I go stand up out at the front there, so you know, say me see no taxi a pass and so me see something pass and me fan it down. I'm going at the taxi. I'm not telling a lie DP people. I'm going at the taxi and it's like me start warning the man, I say, look here, in the name of Jesus, you not take me away tonight, you know. And remember, me I talk soft now, me I talk louder than this. I say, you not take me away, you carry me go on my yard, and you not do nothing to me. Me know say, me not teenager in my 20s, but me was like what, 30 something. Yeah, me say, me no want you take me away. Not because me a young girl. Me no want you take me away. You go carry me go on my yard in the name of Jesus. You carry me go on my yard today. You that thing say the man say him I go take me away. The man say where the mama, the man goes up. The man say where the blood clean. This a mad man. I want to you. Me say me no mad. Me no rotted mad. Me no mad. Me not even that thing. So the man can get ignorant and put me out in taxi. I'm a want to go home. Yeah. He carry me home. I'm a pay me money. Then you know so one day me there my friend. But they are my friend one day, one morning. I don't know my blouse and skirt friend taxi man we carry her daughter go school. I'm reminding him never say me remind him. Cause people hardly sometimes can make me out sometimes you wear different. Me have 1 week today. I'll probably later on the evening see me one different week. And me remind the man said blouse and skirt and him start tell my friend I said this woman is something else. Suppose you the woman are going in the vehicle and I do her nothing. But me just have to do it. Me don't know.
You have to do it as sham.
You have to do it as sham. Me have to do it. Yeah. Because I met my daughter going to one taxi already and me there at work. I was about after 10 but I never done work and I put her in one taxi. And I say, I get him license plate number. I want to see your face. Click. And so I click the man tell me some bad word. I say, I want him to know. You don't know who I take on one no. I say, my business where you want to say. I say, me no business where you want to say, sir. But I say, you shall not take away my daughter, my love. See you. And I know film taxi my daughter going there, you know. And him a cuss and I go on bad. I'm not busy with them now, so but put them on the spot and I talk loud and give you a problem.
But if I'm in the bus already, man, I'm a bridge, man, and two boys fly on the bus, them intention of a rapid bus, man. I tell you, so them fly off of the, one of them fly off of the bus so fast, is a light post, him end up in a bam bam. Light post, you know. But me I tell you, say,
run going on a light post.
Right in a light post, think of you that slap a your knee that door, and you slap it, man.
But you know, so sometimes DP, some people going in some serious situation. I know some girlfriend, one of my hairdresser friend, she, one batty man, one gay guy, one look a gay guy, gay friend. You know, so what they see the boy there, I can't believe the boy said to me, say, "Wagwan bam bam, wah see me go one money machine, wagwan bam bam." Lord, look good here long time I don't see you. You know, say me no batty man again do. Yeah, me get all one pitney. Yeah, me get one son. Me no batty man again. So me say, I wish God bring you, make you breathe her. And him dead and he chat. And me forgive him 500 la. My uncle, me want buy a piece of cake, me want buy a piece of jerk chicken. I can't give me 500 la. Me say, look here, me not have no rotted money. I'm my husband money. Me not go take my husband money and get no man. Me can't do that. The boy sit down on the machine. The boy beg me. The only thing left for me do, I say, he take it. I never give him. But him on the batty man again. Me no batty man again, you know. Me no batty man again. Me get one pick me. But which girl that? I'm going like girl same way. Yeah, I'm going like girl same way. You know. I want me to tell you again before me tell about him. Yeah, so them take one taxi. Him and my neighbor hairdressing friend, and them say one ugly, beat up, tough up, cutty. Them say the woman look bad, the woman look bad. Yeah, in the taxi. The woman there at the front and the two of them there at the back. And them said them I go Spanish Town. And the taxi, the man going to one place. I don't know if what them call this a sufferer's heights or what them call it, but somewhere like when I go to on the back on Spanish Town there, so we call this again, but down in a one place, down in a one part. Them say, when I come into the name again, cross the road from the police station again, and then build some scheme near it again. Housing trust. Central Village, me attack. Central Village. But on a Central Village itself, I down in a Central Village, down in a one part. Yeah, down in a one part. And she say, the girl say, my friend said when time them going there, she say, this no look right. Them said to the taxi man, say, where I go on there so far? He must say him care overeat, him want some water. So them say, you know, you could have get water on the front anywhere at all. You understand? You could have just buy one back like something. Why you have to go way down? So my friend said, no light, pure darkness, no light. And she say, when time she look, she say like, you know, some man a come and like, you know, them stand up right in front of the car. I just said so. My friend say, him gone with the man them now, that a two man, you know, and him gone with the man, the ugly woman left in there. She not complain, she not say nothing. Cause them say them convinced that she know the man. And she not complain, she not say nothing. And the boy gone with the two man them. Them not see him take out the back of the water. My friend them say them take time, pull the door, you see. And my friend, me have one friend. My friend, she wear pure wedge. For the life of me, she don't wear flatters. She wear pure wedge. And me say, she take her blouse and skirt wedge. She say she take her wedge and put it in her hand. And she say, she and the batty man say, 1, 2. And them go so zoop through the door there and zoop through the door there. They run. She say, post you see the batty man one. She say, he run. Cause my friend stush, you know. She living at the ghetto, but she stush. Yeah, that's why I tell people all the while, so when you stush, you don't know, so you stush. Because she can't run like that and she have like a weight. Me say one sitting, but if she tell her the story, you laugh till you're dead. I think the sister too, you know, the same like a boy on social media named Mother Love. Phoebe's sister, because I tell her, I know them. I know the whole of them and my friend them. My sister was my bestie. Still my little bestie. She live in England now. Remember me tell you. Them say they run. What you think the man that I do with them? Them gone with the 2 man. Me no know what them not doing them, me not rob them, rape them, me no know.
Do anything, rape them,
Anything, cause all one Batman one good in there to a one the nether boy. Yeah. And the woman, she said the woman don't even budge. But they are the friend, the ugly woman. Yeah, the lady.
No, say, long time I tell people.
I fear her friend them.
Yeah, man. No for them, no for these individuals where you see commit certain crimes.
Fear her friend them.
Do certain things. Yeah, they're all associates.
Yeah, cause she not budge.
I remember one time of a situation where, and it happens a lot, and this is why I'm saying, you see, I support, and don't get me wrong, friends, I support a person that have a license to carry a firearm. I'm a strong supporter of that, especially our females.
Why? You wouldn't carry none though. I'm afraid of God. I wouldn't carry a firearm. It could have license until it won't license no more. Mima.
No, let me tell you something.
There
are situations, yeah, I understand that, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me show it, because this program can go from 0 to 100. Let me tell you something about the cycle of life. No matter who you are, you see, when you're confronted with situations that cause you to go into, it's called defense mode. Always put that word back of your head. Defense mode, you'll be surprised to know how much of that energy, comes out of you. You understand?
Me not have no problem for going to defense mode,
so
though, yeah.
You're in a situation that, although it is there, you make sure you play it out inside your head. Just seem like how them open the car door and run, no matter what, if I even mace there, if it's even mace, complacency is what causes a lot of people to get in certain situations. They become complacent. Because listen to me, in real time, in the area walk down the road and she see a taxi. She fan him down. She have got 5 minutes, 10 minutes drive away. When she looking at taxi, a 4-man in there. Honestly, I don't think the area gonna go into that taxi. Not even if she know the driver and see him on the road all the while. Ain't gonna happen, especially at night. One has to think outside.
Yeah, you have to think. My personality, DP.
Think outside the box. Yeah, go ahead.
And you know, so you will see the 4-man them and you walk away and them still grab you. Because all you do it. But with weight then,
this is where defense mode comes.
you see my personality and at the same defense move there, where you talk about. Me say, Ratty John, what on there? I not see John, I not see nobody. I took off and I load up the situation. Yeah, I saw me stay, I load up the situation. Me I make nice.
Of course.
Me not tell you say me used to party enough. And one time I used to come home in a late night and at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock a man with time tea for walk. I play loud music, me play in a ratted car and I sing it and I make nice. My neighbor eat me like pies about me no business cause I'm a people. Yeah.
Listen,
if you're
a female and you have your gun license,
me no business in my people. And I know him not hate me that much. That's why I want nobody grab me and take me away. I make nice fart and play loud music. I don't care. I'm going to my yard and say, sorry, Mr. Sir. I know say you don't like it, but sorry.
you see graping, that's my lowest ebb. That's my lowest ebb. And let me tell you something. I mean, no apology. From your rapists, you have to meet the holy angels. If me a policeman and me going on a situation and me know say you're a rapist and me know say you're dead so and me know say you're dead so, trust me, you're going to meet your maker. You could, I don't care what nobody wants to say. Raping, what you talk about, man? Every one of them stick a bush. My thing about life is, if you can't even, if you can't get a girlfriend for yourself, go buy it, because somebody out there will sell you.
Mm-hmm.
You go buy it. Raping, you're mad, man. Let me tell you something. I've been through many of these talks back in the past. When you're in Jamaica, we sit down in a group chat, we have seminars, and them something that we talk to people. You must always have a defense mode.
Yeah.
Don't go in a car with 4 man. Because going out here with 3 months.
I true. Because my daughter take a taxi already. She said she take a taxi. And she said when she take a start, the taxi man pick up 2 more men. A man didn't at the front, and she in at the back with a lady. You understand? He pick up 2 men. And the man think they chop them up in a 4 back. I know them do that at Jamaica sometimes. Them used to do that hard. 4 back in a taxi. And she said the woman come off. The woman come off. She said she just come off with the ratted woman. Yeah, and walk the rest go home. And the taxi man, she walk and the taxi man I drive near her upon the corner there so and I try talk to her and this, that. And she just feel like the other 2 men are pick them up for spite. And she said she just cut right through the scheme. Yeah, me say smart thing you do. And she had the introvert, yeah. Me say smart thing you do. Go through the scheme, yeah.
Yeah, hey, I have a friend
and if you see them a come off of you, walk go straight in a 1 yard, in a 1 house, and then say, tell them help. Somebody a run it down. I saw my mother stay, you know. I won't put time them hold my mother for rob my mother, you know. And my mother do something, you know, so probably I see me take off her. Cause them back up my mother with gun near Junior Reed student did there. One boy. And my mother, my mom said she just start scream and make 1 bag of knives and the boy run left. What she said? She said some look. She said the boy all barefoot, but him have gun. Probably I'll not shot nine gun.
Hey, you know what? But you don't take your chances.
But
anyway.
Yeah, she said she just start scream and make knives.
Yeah, don't take your chances. Let me tell you something, Bamba. At the end of the day, you know, because you know we just have a little reasoning, eh? If a guy have a gun and you have your gun, especially if you're a law enforcement member or a person with a license firearm, it's either him or you. It doesn't mean that he's a better shooter than you.
Mm-hmm.
We just deal with life realistically. You understand?
Make a gear joke.
Nice.
Make a gear joke. We happened over the mall with that hairdresser and her sister. Young people then. But the girl have her license firearm. Even though she's a hairdresser. She have businesses on the mall. Her sister is younger than her. She have her license firearm, but you know, anyway. But it's a girl where just in her salon. She not walk up and down on the mall, friend people and them something that she just low key. And so she drive outside now, I go in her vehicle. She drive her big, heavy, tough, rich van. And she young. Good night, darling. Good night, yeah. And she drive her big, heavy, tough, a reverse. And she in her big, expensive truck. So this little taxi boy, you know. She a reverse, you know. Hey, don't you get, because him feel like say, you know, she not see him or whatever. She see him. She never ever lick him. But him just feel like say, yes, that nice young girl here, she too young for her drive that big vehicle here. Dirty girl, this here girl. I suck your suck bamboo for that. This, that. All know him not say to her, say, you know, mine a lick me, you know. Mine a lick my vehicle, you know. None of that, you know. Him just start style her, you know. Come out time car. I come up in her face. Hey, girl, me lick you know you this, me lick you know you that, you know. And she just back it out. Pete pussy. Right in her face. So, and then her sister just come from the next side. And 2 set in her face, so. In the broad daylight. Legal. Not expect that from 2 young girls. None at all. Set in her face, so. Me no see that the boy run taxi on the mall again. Me never see him again. Him shame like dog. The taxi man them laugh off him. Him alone never know her. Laugh off him, you see. 1 piece of grudgeful and bad mind in him, you know. 1 piece of grudgeful and bad mind in him.
You don't know nothing about her, but you're ready for
You don't know nothing about her, but you come up in her face. And she will back it up on him if he never come up in her face, you know. Lick her, you know. She will back it up on him, you know. Me say, straight bad mind. You're this, you're that. I hold you this for that. You can imagine how much this you get for that. How that reach into the conversation. I think she nearly lick your car.
Respect for it. You got some.
Are you ready for come up in our face? And two blouse and skirt, young girl, just back it up. I say it sweet, me see. Back it up on your nasty. Me say you couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
You disappear. Nobody not see you again. And if you start run back taxi now, you miss them, find another route.
Me like a female, you see, where, as me tell you, like when you see a daughter, you know, her performance, where you must, you don't be naive. Don't be naive, you know. Like, check your surroundings. We don't say the driver cannot drive, you know, and somebody where him can't pick up passenger, you know. But listen to me, you're not stupid.
Exactly, she never feel comfortable. 3 man and she alone feel in the vehicle. 3 man.
You know, the driver make a turn.
And the driver know. The driver know say I never fear time for come off, you know. You might not hear that in them know, so she just come off with the woman, you know. Because the woman say, give me a stop. She never say nothing. And she said she just pay him. She just pay him. She must forget $50 change. She said she never collect it. She just walk away.
Just walk away, yeah? Yeah, man. Me tell you, me have zero tolerance for rapists, man. Zero tolerance.
Look how me there for go hunt that taxi man, them merciful father. Look how me there for go hunt him. Look how me there for go dig up to my bad man, police friend them fame. Blouse and skirt. Look how the boy that make me have to think there. Because me not lock him up. Me not lock him up.
Hey,
you mad?
You see another this day and age. You go in a car.
Me always tell my daughter, say, take the license plate number.
What you mean? Turn on all your phone. Dial all your phone and keep your phone. Don't worry about if your battery ever dead. If you know, say you go 15 minutes up the road and 10 minutes up the road. You understand? Call somebody. Keep people in your contacts. Call them and make sure say all your phone around and you're not saying nothing and them hear all the conversation.
And turn on your location.
Oh, you mean? This is what I'm saying. People.
It happened to my co-worker, you know. We should go to the front for go take a taxi, you know. And take the taxi, you know, just in 9 o'clock, you know. And the taxi man, and him a taxi man though. Him a taxi man, him a pose as a taxi man. Carry her away. Big woman, big girl. Big woman, 30, wally, carry her away. She said she was having her whatever.
Yeah.
And she said never, whatever. But you know, when them did whatever, probably she feel a little way if you say it, you know? But anyway, she and her man him have her for one night straight and let her go the next day. Take away her phone, take away her money, take away her grocery, she buy everything. She said one time she did it, she said the man about 50 cell phones. So you know, say a 50 girl that way him take away. Just like where you see it in the movies, right in a poor area. Just like where you see it in the movies. And she say, she look on him, yeah. And she mark the vehicle. When she go in the vehicle, they might let her off back. She take the license plate number, register it now, that she mark him face. And she and her man lay wait him the next day. She see the vehicle, yeah, and drive behind him and call the police and them catch him. That happened no much years and I'll know him still there at prison or jail or whatever. Because almost about 11 girl come forward. Yeah. The phone them charge up the phone them and see the phone them with all of the people them and contact them. Yeah. About 11 girl come forward and him a get sentenced. I tell her, I said, don't. I said, she one time like she get frustrated. I said, go court. Still go. And she go. Him a get one sentence for all of them. Him not see back road again. And nobody. Him not have nobody. Him not no liar. Him not have nobody. Him not no friend, family, nobody. Him alone. Nobody no look upon him because them gonna know say I saw him till a long time. Yeah. So she. But guess wait you know. This is sometime. Yes, it's sometime DP. Sometime DP. Me thinks God use her, so that's why God didn't make sure I see her period. And that's why God didn't make him pull the dogo her. You understand? Yeah. Him use she me that for use for pull him out. For make him get catch. Yeah. She got that for use.
Them the nasty parasite there, let me tell you something. Any rapist will go before the courts and you have proof. Same grape 10 or 12. I tell him should have lucky the type of police them where meet up and to become me tell you something.
Bully pa handbag him up and yard and phone, you know.
Me know of situation already, you say. Where boy grape about 8, 9 girl now.
Exactly, then area.
Same place not St. Catherine there. So the police them go up on the scene, I burn that, I pile up tie up on that. I'm gonna make no apology, I'm saying no sorrow for that. Because everybody has said in the grape that one day, they do that one day. And you know what? Sometimes some of them nasty drunk prayer we are take step on the female, them living in the community, you know. And unfortunately, you have some people. You have one right now where they have prison where make all people go up on road, go demonstrate. Force people to go up on road, or this damn saint. And the people in the community are supporting. Let me tell you something. The castration too good for them. Because you know what? The most down a prison is 3 meal a day. Me not in no sympathy with no grape boy. We are talking about every damn who have them stick a bush. Every who have them stick a bush.
But I know woman them shorter, DP. I know woman them shorter. Them love when time them a grape the rat to do man them and them a ball, it turn them on.
Let me tell you something, man. Me say, women must be bold. Every time I talk to you, I bring a little bit of historical things to you, you know. You see, when Russia was fighting Germany during the Second World War, women were combatants. Let me say combatants, you know, me I tell you. Them are artillery lady, them are tank driver, them are regular foot soldier, them are nurse. So if you say fix bayonet and attack the enemy, them are fix bayonet and attack the enemy. Life, Bam Bam and friends, have consequences. If you're afraid to die or you're a coward, then you understand, you have to find a time to brave now. Women must stand up and defend themselves because too many women in Jamaica are going through these things by some of these nasty lowlife, and not only Jamaica, globally. When I did a criminology class one time, and we had to deal with a case. A case was placed before us, right? Let me show you something. There was an individual in France.
Yes, I cause them.
Yeah?
No, I want comment me that read. They never comment me that.
There was an individual in France, you know. You know what his fetish was? He had this dog. We are reasoning, our friends. We are reasoning. And he would kidnap women, tie them up with chain, and him use sardine and spread it on our area. And for the dog lick it.
Oh my God. And dog can't resist sardine, you know.
Yeah, real life thing me I tell you, know, friends, because we did it in our criminology class, you know. We did it in our criminology class because we dealt with other cases. Because remember, you see, let me tell you something, Bam Bam and friends. You see, if you're a nurse, and you're going to skin up your nose if you see shit, poo, or urine, or whatever, you see a surgery, don't go into the profession. So there are certain professions, even if it's not the profession, you have to face the reality of life. So this individual fetish, take the sardine and him put on the lady genitalia, right? And the dog lick it. That's why him get him fetish. When he was apprehended, them find him in pieces because a regular citizen, he kidnapped a man's wife and carry her, and the man see him, you know. And when the man running in front of him, you know, he couldn't escape. The man chop him up, you know, like how you just chop him up like how you sell meat. And so them find him. You understand? So them look at dirty, nasty, drunk, bro. We are drive around a vehicle and so them a run taxi and a great the woman them and a line up them friend them. You have few females do them thing that's to
one man did that thing there. One man did that go through in a one ghetto and I go through a woman window. For go grape our little daughter, them catch him. Go through the window. For go grape our little daughter. And get call alarm, make up nice, and come in late at night, you know, for rape our little daughter. I mean, I tell you, say, when them done with the man, the big, tall, chopped in man, the man lick like a baby, the way him bleed out.
What you mean?
Him lick like a baby. You think he was a dwarf?
Yeah, man.
When them done with him. Him get a piece of jungle justice there.
We are talking about no apology for no grape boy. Let me tell you something. Me no business when no guy ever tell me, say, a woman is a gem. A woman is a gem. A woman is a gem.
Good night, Rose Reynolds.
No matter what you do, you have some gems that are precious more than others. I mean, now take it back. The day when a man go lay down and push out a baby and go through 9 months of pregnancy and go through morning sickness and go through everything you can imagine. And you will tell me, say, you will rape a woman, you will force her, hold her, she no give you, and you will bad her up, put knife her neck, or put a GU in her head, or tell her, say, listen, you have to give me, because me demand it. Oh, yes, man, if it dead 1,000 times. And
don't use that word, don't use that word.
No, we don't say MURDER, we just say, but
me know, not a YouTube no want hear nothing else about the story, but just want to hear that part there.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, reality is real. But I mean, hey, Bam, you see all the things on YouTube now, you know.
No, Unalive we use, Unalive.
Yeah, it's not live, but listen to what I said to you. You see censorship, you see this so-called foolishness with this censorship thing. This is why society is declining. This is why society is declining now, because you can't, reality is there and you can't even use reality to educate people. So you have to use sophisticated words, and even if they're not so sophisticated, you have to be creative by creating your own word.
Yes.
Shit a shit, piece a piece. That's a reality.
Like how me have to say pork.
Because
and grape. But look how near that in there. But then I think you can say the FUCK word now, it's just that it might sound a little vulgar. Yeah. Because me did see what something on YouTube. Where them tell us you can use that word there, them give some curse word where you can use. Yeah. I don't know people that use curse word. But them don't want you promote violence and whatever. Because true, sometimes them not use human being in the first half for really review your live or your video, you know. Them use human being if when time them say it not suitable for monetization or whatever, and you say you want it to be reviewed. You understand? They tell them say them have for review that you send in or whatever. And then now them use human being.
You hear what you say a while ago, and I hope people catch it in the chat. You hear what you say? They don't want you to use certain things. You see, this is a degradation. This is how degrading society has gone. Why do you think this happened, Bam Bam? Because most of the people who want to censor reality, they are no better than a lot of these grapists. They're no better. And just use the norm of what you see going on globally right now. You understand?
DB, look for, hear me DB, sorry there, one sec. Scripture. A long time deep in a prayer for you. 3 minutes me have left. 11:30 me I go.
3 minutes. Yeah, but as we say, well, whatever.
No, I mean, it has still go over because you know she not probably not look for yet.
Censorship is what kills society. Everybody wants you to be generous with this and generous with that, and
yeah, use and I want to face reality. Face reality, you know.
Where the situation is there before you, and you know what? I mean, I make no apology.
I like you can't even talk about it because you can't use this word, and they're not the same thing them do. I don't know if Denner you hear me or she gone. I don't know. Not the same thing because remember, you know, it's just like when time certain type of people do crime, them call it white collar crime. You understand? You know, white collar crime. What the hell is that? What is white collar crime consist of?
Crime is crime.
That may say crime. So why I'm say white collar crime? Is who the type of people who commit it? Or what?
No, the
type of crime.
So here, yes. So, for example, car fraud, bank fraud,
and then something there,
which is one of the biggest things. And them scamming thing are going Ponzi schemes. You understand?
Oh, they call it white collar crime. Yeah, so you take away, so you take away people life savings, and it's and you are treated with privilege. After you take away people life savings. You know what people work hard for.
I tell you, Bam Bam, these
Denary,
so
1 second. I don't know if Denary hear me or she gone or what.
It's okay, well, if you should go in. Some people are just cold, callous and heartless. Some people are cold, they don't even want. All when the person we tell them, say, there's a little thing, if you notice online where the guy, where the lady I make joke with this guy, where I try to scam her. And no care where am I doing now? No care where she are doing now. If I post for that time, I tell her you bad order. The lady, I play with him to want to write down him and say.
One set the DP. One set the. Me that say, find a little scripture. Me get DP for read for it, because we are close off. I want you to drop asleep. Go ahead, DP.
Yeah, so maybe dinner and enjoy a little conversation and you just try.
No, she look like she done drop asleep.
You know the funniest thing, as a thought. Here you have one individual called, his name is Michael James, and he can hardly speak English. The Indian accent, trang, in name of Michael James.
What a piece of lie.
Michael James. And then the one them from Jamaica we are called people. They just stop for a minute and think, me here wanna use was when if you use were, he might use is when if you use are. And I say, hold on. They must talk to people, they don't realize what they must say. And you win this prize and you forgot pick up this prize and
because you have them want to treat people as dongs. Them want to treat the nation as dongs. Them don't know say Michael Manley did done fix illiteracy already. When him bring in Jamal. So anybody with dons and them want dons. Because Michael Manley fix that. And the amount of people, you never from 15 go right back. Could I go at Jamal from 15-year-old go right back. Can I read history?
Of course.
Because my grandmother did go Jamal. Yeah. So them want to treat we like dons. Them want to treat we like dons. So they fit cartoon enough, you have enough people. You go and have one accent, and they fall for what you say. You know, so I saw some people stay. Just give them one accent. And then believe every word, and they don't understand what you say. They just say, yes, man, yes. Them just about them head, so. Everything where you say a gospel. Yeah. So then think everybody stay the same.
Remember, you know, the woman did leave Jamaica for about 3 months, you know. And when she come back, you know, she say, wasp. And I say, what are those golden flies?
Somebody lick her in her chow.
Hey,
boy, me for some of them, you see.
You see when they want to rasta here, no. What?
Yeah. She find out say I was.
Even if a prank, but just a show you say some people that are like.
I saw them still.
You can understand if you are dealing with individuals, like say, you know, you deal with certain culture. And you know, you have to.
We can't take with the people. Some of the people them come to Jamaica and just act like and sometimes some of them are going. You have to look at them. You have to see them behavior if you know if them are foreigner to Rasta Jack, because I don't like they look no better.
Let me tell you something, Bamba.
They need to stop it, some of them.
Sometimes you will unknowingly get catch, but it just happen. Me there Santa Cruz, Bamba. I'm going to KFC at Santa Cruz, right? And me never even me order food for you, who am I there? And me go make mistake, huh? I say to the girl, say, I think of somewhere else, I say, you have coffee, and the girl say, what kind of coffee you want? And I say, double. I say, shit, and then we catch up. You understand? Because I can't like a regular thing. First say double coffee, I would say 2 sugar, 2 milk. You see what I say? So when we catch up here, one man inside and say, boy, a bus killer where you come from. And me a chop the pot one. You understand? So some things will catch you off guard. Because you're used to it. Because if you go through the drive-thru, you want a coffee, you're going to say medium double or a large double or a large triple. Or you will say you want 2 sugar, 2 milk. You will say a medium coffee, 2 sugar, 2 milk. You understand? So things like that. But over twanging and exuberance.
That be nice. When the first time my sister did go up on the Joyce program, when time she younger, you have a program named the Joyce program. You work and travel.
Yeah, wait for dinner still, so yeah. I don't want to keep you going.
Work and travel. And so she work at KFC. So one boy come in, one boy and then buy him chicken. You know, whenever she did serve him and buy him chicken or whatever. And, you know, sit down and eat him chicken. And them almost half of the chicken and come up there, excuse me. And American accent out himself. Or the chicken, this, that wrong with the chicken. That time more chicken him want, you know. So my sister said she just go up near to him and said, Dirty Dave, me, but me Zaria. Like she done name that, like she done name Juliet. Said, Dirty Dave, me Juliet. Not to do the chicken, you too lie. Me know you're from Penn Street. He laughing till he nearly dead. Till him just say, work with me now. Yeah. He friend till he nearly dead. Them do it all the time. And she catch up on him nastiness.
That is that conversation when you're with somebody who we know, you know. And the person said to him, you see a hose, you know, water hose I have around here. You're the person.
Romans 12 when they done that.
You're the person, no, I never was this side, you know.
You look, my friend little daughter did go a friend when she little. And she said to the girl, say, Wanda, you want a ram? Like a Texas Rangers. Wanda said, what are you talking about? You want a ram? So our mother called her and said, play. And then she said, you want to play, Wanda? And Wanda said, let's go. Wanda never understand one thing. You want a ram? A ram with the little bit of them too, you know. Everybody want to talk about. Me hate when time some big people think that. Because I see one girl, she go to Canada. The girl spend mostly 2.5 months, not even 3 months. She go to Canada yet. I come back with her. I say, it was so embarrassing. Me there party, I hear her talk, and this was a party with family. Jesus Christ, I was so embarrassed for her. She sound F up. She sound F up. Because I don't even know Canadian accent. What kind of accent Canada have? I don't even sure.
No, I said the lesson, so I will read soon, but I just share, we have a tendency to say, it's not really so much accent, we have a tendency to say, and we do it all the time when we are talking, we say, or stuff like that. So it's just not even so much accent, but you deal with people on a regular basis where you communicate with them, and you just have to put your wording together, basically. So not like say I speak is okay, but you do have to be intelligent. Canada promotes intelligence because they want you to have a conversation. That's why when I was writing for enter my program that I did, they make you write an English essay. And when you write the essay, the place you have English 1, 2, and 3. They know which class to put you in. Canada enforce that because they need you to communicate. Everything that you do, they're expecting proper punctuation. If you're writing, you write properly and stuff like that. And nobody puts you down, but they want you to have an appropriate, a concise, intelligent conversation. So over time you learn. But we, you know, because me come to Jamaica, I go down to Rafal and me play local, and me a chat patois, you and girl to be you know, smell like Jamaican. Me never have no cologne. And me come to the realization, and me I say, she made me right because maybe me just have a smell way different. You understand? She just identify that because me know me never spray no cologne, or maybe a shade look different. But some people can spot you, you know.
Oh, but women know foreign unless them look extra cool. Romance 12. That's the only time.
Yeah, Romance 12.
That's the only time. Them might, if them look a little cooler. Because I see them clothes where we are Jamaica, we are fine. Girl look good. Girl clean and look good at Jamaica. So
No,
you're not even know. You're not even know. They have to literally, some of them have to literally tell you. You just can't know. So easy. And I like one time, people are crab up again. People look nice. Alright, I beseech you, dear Lord. You find it?
Yeah, I find it. May I use the Bible? May I use the phone? I mean, you change the font size. Somebody saying in the comment the other night, so I must change the font. So yeah, I did my glasses, but them said 2 weeks before I pick it up. So me will read Romans 12. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be as ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. For I say through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as God hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. Again, for technically as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. So we, being many, are one body in Christ, and every one members one of another. Having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity, he that ruleth with diligence, he that sheweth mercy with cheerfulness. Let love be without dissolution, dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. That means stay away from evil. Cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality. Bless them which persecute you, bless and curse not. Which is hard for a lot of us to do, so I'll read again. Bless them which persecute you, bless and curse not. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Be of the same mind one towards another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits, which a lot of us do. Recompense to no man evil for evil, which a lot of people do. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as light in you, live peaceably with all men, which a lot of us cannot do, and we know this. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Once again, friends,
thank you for the words, Denary. Thank you for reading the words, DP.
You know, let the words resonate with us, friends. We started out the conversation tonight, about what the host mentioned about betrayal. And it is, we know the wording that what I have just read is hard for us, a lot of us to keep, because it said, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. And if he thirst, give him drink. Some will and some won't. Because we will tell ourselves, you know what? He's my enemy, I'm not going to feed him. So, the word resonates with us. And Dineri, I want to thank you again another night for choosing this lesson. And I hope that the friends in the back and on the live, and even if you're not a part, even if you just pass through and here look, remember, we are not perfect, but the word of God is power. And the Lord God said, leave all vengeance unto him. So even if someone hurt you, remember God says, leave vengeance to him. So God is a God of vengeance. Because David said it. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that fight with me. Fight against those that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for my help. David said that, and God delivered him. Let us pray. Eternal God and our Father, we give you thanks For the moment, we give you thanks. For the hour, we give you thanks for the word. We ask you at this time, as we're about to sever one from another, that you teach us and build us. Give us a heart to forgive. Give us a mind to console ourselves. Give us the intention and the integrity and the love within our hearts to forgive those who hurt us. You said we must feed the hungry, even if he is our enemy. You said we must give him water to drink if he's our enemy. And we know many of us find it hard to do. We know many of us are persecuted. We are bamboozled. We're belittled. We're put to shame. People say negative things about us. People put us at situations where we have never been. People put us at places where we've never been. And Lord, because we know tonight that we are not perfect, and because we know we live in a glass house and we won't throw stones, we ask you for sincere deliverance. You said we must not build on the sand, because if we build on the sand, we will lose. But if we build on a solid foundation, build on the rock, which is you, we know we shall be able to succeed in life. So Lord, tonight we come not as saints. We come not as one that is perfect before you, but we come as humble people, asking you for your divine guidance and your protection. We declare, Lord, and we ask and we magnify your name, that anything that is an obstacle in our life, we declare it, that you will move it, that you will set it aside, and that you will place success and prosperity in our lives. We've been disappointed by many people, with the friends, with the family, at the workplace, on the street. We'll be standing on the road and a car splash us and we get upset and we swear, or someone cut us off while driving and we get upset and we swear. But Lord God, we're asking you to give us the strength and the zeal that when even these mishaps face us, we become calm and we say, you know what, let me control my anger. Remember us tonight, Lord. We're not perfect before thee. We know we have sinned. We know we have transgressed. We know sometimes we go places, we do things we shouldn't do. But we remember that you shed your blood for us, and for that reason tonight we give you thanks for your grace and favor. Bless the host of the program. Bless our partner of days, our grandchild, and our children. Remember each and every one on the live tonight, not being specific with names. Remember those in the back who are here from time to time watching. We ask you to bless them. Bless their partner of days, their children, and their grandchildren, and their grandchild. Bless each and every one. Provide for them. You said you will place before us all the things that we need to take us through life. And we're asking you to do it for us continually. Yes, we know the rich will be here with us always. Yes, we know the poor will be with us always. But we know, my God, there is consolation in you. And for that reason tonight, we give you the honor and the praise, and we magnify your name. Bless us, Lord, tonight. Take over for us. Let us not be weary of well-doing. Let us give and give with humility. Let us help and help with humility. Let us talk and talk with grace and favor. Let us be true to each other. Let us learn to love than to hate, because we know hate is destroying the lives of many, many people today. So, Lord, we thank you for grace and favor. Bless each and every one, the halt, the lame, the sick, the afflicted, the situations that they're living in. I pray, Lord God, that you will grant them deliverance and let them know that your God and the power is in your hands. Bless us tonight, Lord. And as the writer say, when we asunder part, it gives us inward pain, but we hope to be joined in arms and be together again. Bless us, Lord. Guide us, protect us, keep us. And may the grace of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, with the full fellowship of the Holy Spirit, which is our comforter, rest, remain, and abide with each and every one, wherever you are. God bless you all, friends. Have a wonderful night. You pray for me, and I'll pray for you. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night, friends, and take care. Bless up, Bamba.
Bless up yourself. I appreciate it.
Amen.
Amen and amen. Anyway, people, bless up on yourself, you know. Bless up on yourself. Good night, good night, good night. Bless up on yourself. Sweet dreams. People in the back, bless up on yourself. All right? Peace out.